time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Christopher Burden here, the People's Podcaster, and welcome to another episode of WWE Smackdown. And it is tribute to the Troops Night, guys. The annual event that they always have, man, that started back in Afghanistan, Baghdad, man, Providence, Rhode Island. And for the first time, and I think I said over 10 years, CM Punk is going to be on the show tonight, guys. So this ought to be good, man. This ought to be good.
Here to see God Bless America is two-time 2024 Grammy nominees, The War and Treaty.
First time I've ever heard of them, War and Treaty. AJ Scales, what's up, man? Welcome in. Yes, CM Punk will be on here tonight, man. First time, I think, in almost like 10 years, man. So welcome in, man. Welcome in. Okay. I hate to be that guy. But I don't see why they were Grammy nominated. That's just me personally. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. But hey, it is what it is. JL, what's up, man? Harrington. Oh, wait, Chris. What's going on?
What's up? What in the world?
Man, about time you get on here, boy. I don't know what you're watching, boy. It's tomfoolery, boy.
Boy, was there some singing going on? There's a piano up there.
Well, it's part of the new gimmick, boy. They're a new tag team, boy. New Rock and Roll Express, boy. It's a Rock and Roll Express.
I thought something was going. I thought something was happening, but I'm like, this ain't right, boy. I don't know what the heck's going on. That ain't true.
Tony Khan, boy. Tony Khan.
Tony Khan had something to do with this, but that ain't true, boy. What's going on, Straight Up Wrestling family? JL is in the house. What's up, Jalen Ellington, man? Jason Ellington, Jalen, whatever, Jaden, man. Jaden, AJ Skills. What's up, AJ?
He said rubbish performance. Fergie was better. Wow.
Hey, boy, I had to go out, run out to the outside in a little bit, but I'm all good for right now. Got to go out there and get them greens, boy. Make them greens up for that family reunion tomorrow. Right now, man, we're doing a SmackDown thing.
Yeah, tribute for the troops, man, and it's good to have JB. Oh, shoot. Okay, I just went like, what the world happened? Okay.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, there I go.
Yeah, I just went ahead and did this did this app, boy, so we can be on the same page.
Yeah, man.
Decided to go ahead and app it tonight, boy. Go ahead and app it tonight.
Green Randall, what's up, Green Randall?
Green Randall, what's happening, man? What's up?
Green Randall says, man, I'm pissed. Dragon Lee is giving handed everything on the silver platter, getting his fourth undeserved North American title shot. And his number one contender for the tournament, USA Tag tournament, man.
Well, I don't understand that, Green Randall. I really don't. Why they giving him everything like that? I really don't. But man, we'll have to see. Go ahead.
And JL, man, is obviously talking about this girl Lash. Talking about Lash had a viral moment, dominating others and lifting them up with ease. I told you, but you doubted her. Oh Lord,
Man, nobody, man.
Look, the jury's still out on her, man.
Exactly. Just because she picked Otis up, that don't mean that she's some dominant wrestler or anything. There's plenty of people who've been strong.
Coming to China.
Yeah.
Like
there's plenty of
coming to China.
There's plenty of women wrestlers that have been strong. Plenty of men wrestlers have been strong. Didn't mean that they was great talents in and out of the ring. So we'll see how Lash plays out.
Yeah.
But I can agree with Green Randall. They are giving everything.
Yeah, man. And then title, all this coming off a loss, major big 4 pay-per-views. How does this make sense? Lim Oliver's in the building. Lim, what's going on, man?
What's up, Lim?
What's up, Harry and Chris? She got vocals. Boy, talking about that girl, boy. I don't understand that.
Well, she can sing, man. Sounds like she can sing, but I don't know who it was. I'm like, who was that?
Yeah. Somebody called Warren Treaty, man. It's a group called Warren Treaty. They've been Grammy nominated, bro.
Okay.
So,
I don't know anything about them. But hey, we old though.
I ain't heard nothing about them. I don't know nothing about them either, bro.
Man, we're old. Wow.
Green Randall says Grayson Waller and Austin Theory can't get a second tag title show. Oh, Lord.
All right, Chris, I'm out to log in. Okay, be right back. I got to log in. I have nothing on the screen. Just a moment. I'll be right back with you guys.
All right, so here we go. Pablo Escobar and Dragon Lee, man. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Santos Escobar. I'm talking about Pablo Escobar. God, dog, I'm thinking about a gangster drug dealer, boy. Rick Red, what's going on, Rick Red? What's up, guys? Here, did you hear the legend Norman Near passed away, and also on Cast Peaky Blinders? Also, what? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I don't know who you said. You said Cat. Yeah. Well, I don't know what you said at the end there, Chris, but yeah, Norman Lear passed away, 101 years old, I think, in his sleep. But man,
oh yeah, you talking about the director?
Yeah, the great Norman Lear, All in the Family fame, Jefferson's, producer of All in the Family, Jefferson's, Good Times, man, Three's Company, so many great comedies from Norman Lear, man. May you rest in peace. And I don't know what the last thing you were saying, something about cast or some parody. I don't know what. Okay.
JL said Pablo Escobar is an inspiration. He had so many Coca-Colas. Wink, wink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he really did. He really did.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Madam says Greens, Harry, and Chris, the Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Woo!
What's up, Mag?
AJ Skills shouts out you and says Harry.
Oh, what's up, AJ?
Then JL says Dragon Lee will never be accepted by the fans if they constantly keep handing him things on a silver platter. He lost a few times and he's been out there. Yeah, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Stone, what's up, Jake Stone? Guys, Impact just announced they're working with Endeavor on X.
What? Man, Endeavor gonna mess this whole thing up.
Hey, they just want the money, man. They just want the money.
They making they beginning to make some stupid decisions. They really are. So, but hey, tell you the truth, it might be part of Vince's plan, man. He might want to destroy the thing. Who knows?
But hey, you never know, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, if I'm not gonna be involved, might as well just let it. I'll just let it play out. And if they can do it, they can do it. But in the long run, people might realize that, hey, they missed what they was up. They missed what they pretty much railed against. I don't know, but I mean, Endeavor need to cut this out, because if you want to bring Impact in with Endeavor, then they are going to have to pull out. They're going to have to put a whole bunch of money into Impact to get it on the level of where they wanted to be to make money, and that's straight up. So we'll see how that plays out, man.
Yeah, man. Green Reynolds says if Wesley is going to be booked to defeat Dominic Mysterio, then Dom must be the luckiest man in the world because Ali was going to defeat him for the championship before he was released. Now Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about he gets injured. Hey, crazy things happen, man. Green, crazy things happen.
Yes, it does.
Richard Chad, what's going on, man? He said,
what's up, Richard?
Did you hear Daniel Bryan gonna sue the roster if they say one more thing slick to Tony Khan?
What?
They tripping, bro. He basically taking up saying that the roster is talking trash about Tony Khan. If he hears him say one more thing, he gonna sue the whole roster.
Who said that? Bryan Danielson?
Yeah.
Man, Bryan Danielson. If he actually said that, man, he'll clown, man. I mean, he's a straight clown if he actually said that.
Magnum said we also lost Ryan O'Neal today.
Oh, wow, for real? Wow.
I don't even know who that is. Bro.
Yeah, that's a Tatum O'Neal's brother. Or dad. Or maybe that's I think brother. But yeah, I know who that is, though. Wow. I didn't know that. Appreciate that, Matt.
Green Randall at JL, I agree. I love the high octane action puts talking about Dragon Lee puts on. I'm also sick of him getting opportunity after opportunity, especially for that North American title. AJ Scales, Harry, Randy Orton, and LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso, Solo and Jimmy Uso later on tonight. Yep.
Yeah. Ryan O'Neal was 82 years old. Yeah, he was pretty popular back in the 60s and not 70s and 80s, Chris. So, I mean, early 80s, but I mean, had some movies later on. I think he played in Malibu's Most Wanted, maybe as the dad or whatever. He did play in that too. But yeah, I mean, you would know him if you saw him. Just put it that way.
Probably.
Just one of those actors. If you saw him, you would know him.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Tatum O'Neal's dad.
Carson Nathan, oh my God, Chris and Harry, pray to Bruce Willis and the family that we don't know he have much time left. What? A thing he has, Bruce Willis. What? He's sick?
Said that we don't have much time in life because of thing he has. Man, Bruce not looking good. That's all I
ain't pay attention to nothing, man. All I do
Bruce
is
not looking good. All prayers to Bruce Willis and his family, but yeah, Bruce Willis in bad health. So yeah, definitely all prayers to him. Goes to show you money can't buy everything,
Man, like I said, I don't know what's going on in society. If it ain't got to do with working or podcasting, but I don't know what's going on.
All right, Green Randall. Richard was referencing how Bryan has been finding wrestlers badly about the company on Twitter. Okay, so Bryan Danielson, in his role, he's pretty much trying to put a muzzle on what people say. The people in the company, he's getting tired of what they're saying or whatever because Tony Khan just pretty much was just letting everything go. Now Bryan Danielson, I think he's ego tripping, not really ego tripping, power tripping pretty much. And he's gonna enforce his power in another way. And my whole thing is this: Bryan, don't say anything to anybody unless you can change the path of the way the company's going. You ain't got nothing to say. You're part of the problem. You ask me. So,
exactly, man.
Until you can get in there, if you're an executive and you got something to say and telling people not to say this about Tony Khan and not to say this about the company because they're unhappy with the direction that the company's going, get in there and do something about it and start changing it. And talk to Tony Khan and say, hey, we need this, we need that. But until then, Bryan Danielson don't have nothing to say. He need to cut the crap out, man. Talking about suing people and stuff like that. Man, what? Wow. He's tripping, man. Yeah, the realness is coming out about him now. That he's got a little bit of power on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. This has been a pretty decent match so far, man.
Yeah, from what I've seen. Yeah, because remember I had that little I had to come in and pretty much get mine updated.
All right. JL Braun should get in the ring with Dominic. JL says clean lawsuit. Lord.
Man, shut up, JL. Wow.
Lim Oliver, Ryan O'Neal, what up, Doc? White Chicks, Harry and Chris. I've never watched White Chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Green Run, I've never heard any news about Dane Bronson saying he's going to sue the roster, but he's been finding them. Man, what up? I'll laugh at that joker. Man,
he has been finding people, man. Now he's saying he didn't have anything with CM Punk getting fired, but yeah, I think he did.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah, everybody said he did.
Well, you missed that super kick, boy.
Oh, I saw it, Chris. That was nice. They showing it again too. Well, man.
Oh, you ahead of me, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you ahead of me. They just not show the replay.
Okay. Can't be much though.
Malibu's most wanted, yes.
Yep.
Lim Oliver, he has the dementia. Okay, must be talking about Bruce Willis.
Oh, he had okay. Oh, Bruce, yeah. Man.
JL, oh my God, Harrington and Christopher, WWE is looking for a new internet provider. This is bigger than Brooks News.
Okay.
Nice,
yeah.
Green Randall, JL, they are trying to keeping Braun away from Dominic for his own safety. God only knows what Dominic would do to him. If that match was to happen, we may never see Breaker walk again.
Oh, wow. Man, that is the craziest thing I ever heard, Green Randall. But hey, I roll with it, man. And I respect your right to say something like that. I definitely do.
Yeah. All right. Lim Oliver, Paper Moon. AJ Styles, Harry, Charlotte Flair versus Oscar tonight. Okay.
Okay, cool.
JL, TK has a Cook attributes to let's be honest. Oh wow, JL, really, JL.
Oh wow, that was nice, man. Santos, that was I like that drop that right there at the end. Is it over yet on your side?
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over.
What you give it?
I give it a solid 2.5.
2.5. Yeah, okay. I missed that part of it. I missed some parts of it. So yeah, 2.5. I can roll with 2.5 on that. All right, JL. Oh my God, Harrington and Christopher. WWE is looking for a new.
Oh, I already got that.
You got that. Sorry about that. Then Brooks News. All right, Lim Oliver says Paper Moon. You got that. I know. Green Randall. I thought we already got that. I thought you got that. At JL, they are keeping Braun away from Dominic for his own safety.
No, I'm further than that.
Okay.
I'm where it says Green Randall.
So far, Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mike Santana have been fined, and I suspect the Hardy Boys are next with how much they've been complaining recently. Man, that's just flat crazy. He just need to let people complain, man. Shoot. If they unsatisfied with the company, they unsatisfied with the company. Exactly. I mean, I'm just like, wow. All right, my man Magnum says Ryan was Tatum's O'Neal's dad. Yep. Ryan starred in one of my favorite lesser-known action movies called The Driver. Rest in peace. I know that movie, Mag. Man Magnum, that was a punk move by Bryan Danielson, if that's true. What he said, exactly. No doubt. JL, how have the daddy back T-shirts been selling? Such a stupid shirt.
And Brian Breaker said it'd be the greatest thing ever, and JL probably buy 50 of them.
Yeah. All right, Green Randall, I think having Punk fire was the right move, so I do not fault Brian for that. Yeah, Magnum gave it 2.5 stars for the Escobar match. Yeah, definitely I can go with 2.5 stars. Yeah, y'all got it there. All right, Green Randall, how is Dragon? We supposed to be a credible threat for to Dominic. He just lost clean. Dom has already beat him for that title. Yeah. Lim Oliver, Harry, you want to watch Rampage tonight? Laugh out loud. I'll see what I can do, Lim. Wait a minute. Yeah. Lim Oliver, 2.5 stars. Green Randall, did you hear WWE killed their home video department? Yep, sure did. I hate that. Shad Van Dam is clobbering time. Oos. What's up, Shad?
What's up, man?
But yeah, Green Randall, I'm not surprised they killed that. It's people still buying. They still buy the videos. They buy the DVDs, but not enough to pretty much make it a credible business venture as far as profit. You know, they're not really making big profit off of that, so they're definitely not going to continue on with it. So I understand, but for the nostalgia of it, for us who want to have it, and you still have young fans who want to have it too, but us older fans definitely want to have it. But still, I mean, if you look at somebody, you know, in me and Chris's age bracket and Mag and everything like that, we only would buy that if it has to be a great pay-per-view. Say, hey, it's so good that I want it on DVD, especially when you can just turn on your TV at any time and stream it on Peacock or something like that, or you can go to YouTube and you know, a lot of times you can just get it on YouTube. People are not gonna, you know, they're not gonna pick up that hard copy. People, you know,
everything's streaming digital now, man.
Yeah, exactly. Unless they can come up with it and put it on vinyl, it's not it's not rectifiable, man. If you can't put it on vinyl or something like that, like a record, and where people, you know, those things are like nostalgia, and they, you know, a lot of it done came back. You know, people want to hear old records from a record player. I know a lot of people buying those, and they got vinyl back in the stores and everything. I could see if they was doing something like that, but still, you can't see a picture on vinyl. So no. Man, I don't know what in the world they can do unless Laserdisc come back or something like that. The big Laserdisc, and people want that, but that it's clutter. It's clutter. You know, it really is, and people don't want that.
Yeah, Green Randall, PG Punk is definitely going to Raw for the best. Now, all this has been running the show. CM Punk will take over like he did AEW.
Smackdown. You got me teaming with that against Jimmy Soul.
Karen Warren, what's going on, Karen? Our girl Karen in the house. Good evening, gentlemen. Good to see your handsome faces. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
You better watch out. Randy Orton might jump him again back here.
But he gonna something tell me he gonna try to jump LA Knight, boy.
Who, Randy Orton?
Yeah.
If he does, you know it's over for LA Knight. Yeah, I think he'll kill LA Knight's momentum, man, if he actually jumps him. I hope he doesn't.
He said you got gave him $100,000 check, and he's like, it was for $50,000. He's like, oh, that's for next time. He paying in advance, boy. You're paying in advance, boy.
Oh yeah. All right, we have Jack Haynes. Okay. All right, Jack Haynes, Harry. What's that, man? What you say?
Oh no, I was good.
All right, Jack Haynes. I told Harry or Chris, Tony Khan has turned AEW into a Scarface movie. Laugh out loud, Brian, the hired gun. Yeah, Jack cracking up. Jack Haynes says, "Sup, guys? What's up, Jack Haynes? Glad that you're in the house with the Straight Up Wrestling family tonight." All right, Green Randall, Daddy's back is worse than Yeet. Feels like Randy is ripping off Rhea. That catchphrase worked with Eddie's character. Does not work for Randy. That's true. Man, Randy is gonna fall into. He's gonna whatever he's gonna do. He's definitely gonna start working. Look, you know, it might take a little bit of time for him to get back in the groove of things since he was out. And when it boils down to it, to tell you the truth, the company did change a little bit. So, you know, I was worried about that. You know, Randy coming back, and where does he fit in today's WWE? But Randy it's just something about him. The fans love him. So
he's just gonna fit anywhere, man. He's gonna fit anywhere. Randy's Randy.
Exactly.
Man. I mean, you can put him anywhere.
And as time goes on, he's gonna fit. He's gonna fit in there. He's gonna work his way into that square peg. No ands, ands, buts about that. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, it's just right now they're being overrun with a bunch of superstars. And where do everybody go? And everybody, it seems like they're putting all their best superstars as faces right now. So they're going to have to rectify the situation and make sure that they get some of their best workers and make sure that they're working as heels. Yeah, and one thing, Bobby Lashley. I saw Bobby Lashley said something about CM Punk. Bobby Lashley said, I hope they don't give him everything. So Bobby Lashley has some other things. He said, I hope they don't give him everything. He said a couple other things. but I didn't get to finish checking all that out. But man, I'm with Bobby Lashley. I hope they don't give him everything either. I mean, just right off the bat. But for some reason, I feel they're going to try to do that, because with Endeavor running everything, and these guys, I'm sorry, they don't know nothing about the wrestling business. They don't. And if Vince done cleared himself out of the way, they going and telling Triple H do this and do that because they think a certain amount of fans. Okay. Oh, these people right here, they like CM Punk. So we're gonna make CM Punk the champion.
Wow.
Take it off Roman Reigns. Be a big, huge mistake, man. It'll be a huge mistake if they go in that direction. It might work for a little while, but it'd be a huge mistake because if I see this guy just start dominating and go on a winning streak and then just go rolling right to the title, and they push Cody Rhodes to the back, on the back burner, it's not going to be good. And from what I'm understanding, Cody Rhodes is being for some major role in a movie. He's being considered. One of these Marvel movies want him. So I'm looking at that now. I'm looking at Cody. Okay, now Cody's about to become a movie star too. And he's a businessman type thing. I don't know if this is good for wrestling, man. I really don't. When you start taking the biggest superstars all the time and just throwing them in movies, and I'm like, man, where are the dedication to the sport? And the biggest names need wrestling right now. They need the biggest names to be dedicated to the sport, to be out there working. So, man, I'm just looking at this whole thing, and I'm like, okay, CM Punk, if he gets there, just how long is his body gonna hold up? I know the man that got himself in better shape, but how long is his body gonna hold up?
Exactly. And what is like you said? What is the workload gonna be, man? What is his schedule gonna look like, man?
Exactly.
Is he gonna have that Roman Reigns schedule or what, man? I mean, what?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I just really don't know if he can work a heavy workload. He's definitely not going to be able to do what Seth Rollins is doing right now. So,
heck no,
man, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out with this guy. They put him on some kind of reign, because if he actually go and beat Seth Rollins, then his fans, and I'm talking about the CM Punk fans, and I'm sorry, if you coming in, you seeing this, whatever, you think we're bashing the CM Punk because we mentioning his name, and I know some people, as soon as you hear something, it seems like somebody's mentioning his name, and if there's any negativity, pretty much attached to that, you guys are ready to, I gotta unsubscribe or whatever. You think we're bashing him, but we're not bashing him. We are asking legitimate questions,
and we're giving our own opinion of how we feel.
Exactly, we're giving him our own opinion about
Cody
him.
on SmackDown.
Yes, he is, and we want to see, because we saw his last two runs in AEW, and he was injured there just as much as he showed up on TV. Exactly. So we're worried about that. And then Cody, he comes out in the suits and everything. I love him. He's, like I said, he's a businessman, and now he's being considered for the movie. And Marvel, they offer him $15 million to take that role. Of course, he's going to take that role. And then
he'd be a fool for not to.
Exactly. If he does good in the role, they're going to offer him to do the next version of the movie. And then the next version of the movie. Then the guy becomes a superstar in Hollywood too. And you better believe Brandy. His wife is all for it. Yes, she will. So man, I'm looking at all this thing, everything in wrestling right now, and I'm like, wow. And why wouldn't these guys take up with the state of what wrestling is today and the fandom that they have, the fan base that wrestling is? Wrestling is got a WWE has a good fan. Well, they got a huge fan base, but as far as the people that's actually tuning in and watching it and the notoriety of it, it's not what it was compared to 21 years ago, 22 years ago. So people like Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and all these people who want to really just be big out here, they're gonna do their movies if they get a chance. And why not go and get somebody like Seth freaking Rollins too as an actor? The guy can act. You can tell he's great. That's great stage presence.
Oh yeah,
I think he'd be great. I think he'd be great in the movies too. So man, I'm looking for superstars, man, that want to be dedicated to the sport of wrestling. I want a Ric Flair type superstar.
Hey, you know what, man? That's a nice suit he got on, bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like I said,
I like that, man.
Yeah, the man can dress. The man spends money. His wife spends money shopping.
Hair. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Providence. What do you want to talk about?
Man, that joker popular, man. I just hope he don't get overstepped.
No.
Which is why I asked to be here. I know what we should talk about tonight. It's a special night, which is why I asked to be here. Not only is it Friday Night Smackdown, tonight it's WWE's tribute to the troops. Its 21st year.
Yeah, you're ahead of me, man.
Okay.
21st year. On behalf
Yeah, I'm about 3/10 of a second ahead of you.
Thanks.
You can't slow it down because it won't let you slow it down.
Here tonight. And of course, for all those at home watching around the world, now let us take a look at the history of this great tradition.
We need to get us some suits like that, Chris. We got to get ourselves together, boy.
Heck yeah, boy. Man, shoot, I do, boy. I need some more than one black suit, boy.
Yeah.
I give every single night for the admiration of every man and woman serving this country. The reason why we're all here is to let those troops know that we care about everything that they do.
All right, man. Let me get to some of these comments.
Yeah, I got the last one on the screen. Where was that?
Okay. Green
Randall, I predict Bobby.
You're right. Okay. Did you read that one?
No, I ain't read that one.
Okay, just a second. I'll get it in just a minute.
Tell them how thankful we are for what they do over here. That's priceless. The American soldier is important to defend our way of life. The concept of democracy, the concept of freedom, everything we've worked so hard to make the United States what the United States is. The greatest country in the world. Not be so, not the American soldier. I'm surrounded by a group of heroes. I'm surrounded.
All right, Green Randall. Honestly, I think. Wait a minute. Green Randall, I predict Bobby Lashley will be crossed. The only reason I see for Owens facing Walter last week, if so, they can technically end that feud with Waller losing. So I think the mystery NXT superstar will. What? Owens facing Waller. Okay.
The American nightmare can stand in the spotlight, and the American dream can be resolute throughout this world because of your service. Thank you all very, very much. And before I go, it is my privilege to do one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Fort Myer, Virginia, the United States Army Drill Team.
That's why they had Cody out there, man. That's why he was on the show today. I'm sure. They wanted him to pretty much introduce this segment. I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm about to say they only got two of them. But this remind me of high school days, boy. I used to do this stuff,
boy.
And trust me, that ain't easy as you think neither. But them weapons got some weight to them. But they about 25 pounds, 25, 30 pounds.
I've twisted them. I've done it.
they trust me. I promise you, boy. Them things ain't.
Got taught by my uncle. My uncle back in the 70s, back when I was a kid. I'm like, this thing is pretty heavy.
It is, boy. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. They taught me how to do that. But they was really they ain't gonna say they were really in the military. They all went to Vietnam and, came back and, they was teaching me how to twirl a rifle and all that stuff. Glad it wasn't loaded. Because I dropped the jokers like crazy. They like, no. I'm like, this is heavy. I was like,
Yeah,
8 years old, man. 8, 9, what?
So heavy, boy.
Yeah, I was like 8 years old. All right, Green Randall says, win that match. Kelvin will obviously beat Theory. Green Randall, honestly, I think WWE could learn something from how AEW booked the World Heavyweight #1 Contenders Tournament. Both Roddy and Joe had reasons to fight MJF that could conceivably lead to a title. Green Randall, I'm not sure about all that. I'm not so intrigued with that tournament that they have going on. So I don't think no. As far as AEW, that's fine for them doing that. But WWE, I'm glad they're not doing anything like that. Really. All right, JL, who's the more dangerous criminal, Dominic Stalin or the criminals of NXT? Man, that joker said Stalin.
Oh,
man, get for real.
I'm so mad, man. I'm gonna miss the Army and Navy game tomorrow, boy. I hate that, boy.
What time they playing, man?
I don't know, boy. It's 3 p.m. Eastern, boy. What coverage?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it. I'll be at the family reunion. I need to clean, shave, and cut my hair and do all kind of things.
You might as well do that tonight, boy.
I am gonna, man, but I don't know if I'm. Well, I might. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. But I got, like I say, I got to start my collard greens. You know how long it takes them things to cook, man.
I got been doing that earlier today.
Clean those. I just now got them. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and make something because everybody's making a dish. So I decided to go ahead and make that since that's my favorite. Not my favorite. Just
speaking of Bobby Lashley, but
everybody loves it.
That's your man, Harry.
Heck yeah, man. But yeah, I'm with Bobby. And hopefully, man, they propel him back to where he needs to be. And I don't blame him at all for speaking out, saying something about that. Because you know what? One of the people I think that they're gonna have CM Punk come walk over, Bobby Lashley. He's gonna be one of the stepping stones. And he's gonna look goofy doing it. I hate to say it. CM Punk he's gonna look goofy getting there against Bobby Lashley, and he's able to take him out. CM Punk better have something. He better have something, man. He better been training. Because a lot of these guys in WWE, beating them is not gonna look the same as beating those guys in AEW.
Definitely not.
All right, JL says, okay, all right, JL already got that. I don't want to nothing about this criminal stuff. Oh, that's his dad?
Yeah.
His family.
I learned about discipline, respect, and what it truly means to fight for something bigger than yourself. To all the troops, thank you for your service, and God bless America.
All right, Green Randall says match with this #1 contenders tournament is only going to be Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller, and Austin complimented Logan, so we know it's not them. Green Randall, I hope Randy is not on this show. It will feel disingenuous considering he was dishonorably discharged. I could forgive poking him back when he was at military base because that shows they were. I didn't know Randy Orton was in the military, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is part of the story. That Joker went AWOL in the Marines, man.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that fool joined the Marines, man. It was maybe because, let me see, Marine boot camp is what, 12 weeks?
Yeah.
This Joker stayed maybe about 5 weeks and was like, I'm out, and left.
Oh my God, boy.
Yeah, left.
He's got to wrestle.
Yeah, he was.
He's got to wrestle.
He was dishonorably discharged, man, because he had to do jail time and everything because they came for him.
Oh yeah. I remember them guys. What I meant, the Marines, man. When I graduated high school. Oh, you know how these come and recruit on campus, right?
Yeah, I know.
Some of my friends, man, they signed up for them. I'm like, man, y'all really want to do that? Y'all, are you sure? You sure? 3 of my friends went running. Well, actually, it was 4. And then the 4th one, once he found out they was after him, he showed up He showed up real quick once he found out. Two other ones they found them real quick, like a week or two after the MPs. Because man, they came to all their best friends' houses. They came to our houses, man, and knocking on the door, man. Asking, have you seen? There's one guy named William. We called him Batman. You guys seen William Tate? You guys know where he's at. We can't find him at his house. We can't find him at his cousin's house and stuff like. Man, they was going around and we have no clue. And anytime people we saw, you'll see him in stores and things like that. Be like, man, those MPs are after you. The Marines are looking for you. When they finally found him, it took 3 months to find him, Chris. 3 or 4 months to find him, and everybody in school knew it. The next year, man, we was all talking. Oh, they found Batman. They found Batman. And guess where they put him? Guess where they stationed him?
Where?
Alaska. He got stationed in Alaska. South Carolina, first place he got stationed at in Alaska.
Well, I mean, you gonna suffer.
It was that or jail. I told him, man, once you sign up, they own you, boy. Don't you try to run. And back then, it was way tougher than it is now.
Oh yeah. Because when I was about to join, man, it was rough back then in the 90s.
Heck yeah, them jokers will send you to Leavenworth, boy. You don't, man. Go AWOL. You going to Leavenworth for doggone and for hard labor, and you still got to salute and be a soldier, man.
Yep. Yeah.
AWOL, I'll be like, you be talking about, look, man, yo, they're not treating me good, man. And friend be like, man, you think about leaving? You go get out of here? I mean, what? No, man, no. I'm gonna take the abuse, man. No, that sergeant, man, the lieutenant, whatever. They can yell at me, scream at sergeant, can yell at me, scream at me, and everything, man. Treat me like a dog. I'm still gonna stay.
And you trust me, man. It ain't for everybody, man. It really ain't.
No, it's not.
I mean, but some people, it really does help, though. I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
How you are in your personal, it does help a lot of people, but it ain't for everybody.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not. But you better believe, boy, I would have been on my man.
And now you know me. That I would have been perfect.
Oh yeah, that would have been great for you. I wish you would have got. That would have been great for you.
Yeah.
All right, JL brand split. Who? Yeah, let's end the brand split. Green Randall genuine about supporting the troops, but now that Vince is gone and they are in the arena, F and Randy Wood just confirmed that they don't give a dang.
What in the world? Where you at?
All right, I'm at Green Randall, man. After Green Randall said, I hope Randy's not on the show, then I went to JL brand split. Who? Okay. Yeah, let's end the brand split. Then Green Randall, oh, wait a minute. Because see, I hit Green Randall, they blocked his comment, and I went ahead and hit show. Okay, so you might not see it on here.
Yeah, Montez. I forgot Montez. He was in there.
Okay. Yeah, Montez, he said, 2008 to 2012? Yeah, he finished his service. I don't blame you. Man, finish your service. I hired some people when I was out when I was on the workforce, man. When I was out here and had to hire people, man. Those guys came in that was dishonorably discharged. They were looking at me. I was looking at them. Trying to make a decision if I should hire them or not. Calling corporate, And sometimes they told me, they said it's up to your discretion. They said, hey, it's your prerogative if you want to hire them. So a couple of them I did, some of them I didn't, because it's not just that. It's just certain things they had going on in their personal life, man. It's like their life was messed up. And I think it all attributed back to what went on in the military, man.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, you can come out worse than you went in. Unfortunately,
yeah, exactly.
What you got going on while you in there.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, I didn't like the guys who lied about getting having a dishonorably discharged. Because when they came and told me trying to tell me why they were dishonorably discharged, I didn't want to have anything to do with hiring. But now they came and said, yeah, I was dishonorably discharged and everything, man. I made mistakes. That I was like, okay, cool. I usually hire them, but man, them jokers came and they started making excuses and everything why they got dishonorably discharged. I'm like, nah.
Yes.
You go somewhere else, man. I'm not gonna hire you. Because
They're your boy here. They're your boy, Karrion Kross, man. That's your man, ain't it?
Man, I thought he was gone, man.
No, he's still on the roster, man.
Okay, well, good. I'm kind of happy for you, Karrion. But they can't do nothing for this dude, though, man. They can't do nothing for him, man. They can't do nothing for him, man. Oh, get off my back. That's what I be saying about Triple H. I can't do nothing for you, man. I put you in the match. I put you in a feud with Rey Mysterio. I can't do nothing for you, man. Oh, shoot. JL said Braun will be a better Leonardo DiCaprio and won't date women 25 and under past the age of 50. How do you know, JL? You don't know what Braun's going to be doing when he's 50 years old, man.
I think Bobby Lashley going to win this here.
I hope so, man. He better not lose to no Karrion Kross. And then again, I don't want Karrion looking like a fool either.
Well, we can go for a double count out then, boy.
Heck yeah, but this joke gonna look like a fool against everybody since Matt Hardy, boy. I know not Matt, but Jeff Hardy made him look like a fool. Keith Lee made him look like a fool. So many different people, man.
Already, boy.
Goodness. Hey. This don't look good.
Oh, God, what a right hand, boy.
Yeah, I know, man.
But he like, let me watch some tape HBT and see how he threw his right hand, boy.
Goodness, good jump over there, Bobby. Boom. Karrion, you got some muscle, but not like that Bobby. Hey, Bobby. This is an awful matchup, too.
I thought it would be better, but
only way I would make this match right here, Chris, if it was for a title. If like say Bobby Lashley was a TV champ or whatever, and man, when are they gonna go back to the days where people are building up to to become number one contender for the TV championship?
Never.
He was exactly. Like if he was one of the top contenders, top 2-3 contenders, then I'll be like, okay, he has to defend the title against Karrion Kross. So I would put Karrion Kross in the match. But if there's for no other reason, no, I wouldn't make that matchup because they stylistically, it does not make any sense. All right, let's see. All right, Green Randall, JL Dragon leave the more dangerous criminal as he has stolen 5 championship opportunities from more deserving talent. Green Randall, okay, I am glad he got actual troops from front row seats. Still wish they held the event as an actual army base. That would be great.
Yeah.
Let's see, but with the threat, man, of war going on and everything.
They used to. I mean,
they used to.
In Iraq, man, it was an active war zone they were in.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
all right.
So hey, man, they've done it now.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, even when war was going on. So yeah, I remember that. Yeah. All right. Oos. Oos says, "What's up, Shot? Chris has a hornswoggle suit."
He talking about that picture, man. Me and my daughter took way back in the day, man. I had on my Eagles.
Boy, I saw your Eagles shirt today, boy. Yeah, boy, I got your Eagles picture with your wife put up today, boy, from back with 2016. Boy, you look good, boy. Chris said I was skinny. Dang, I was skinny.
I was, boy. Like I ain't ate in about 7 years, boy.
But that's when you was walking all the time, boy. I think wasn't that when you was with Big Lots walking up and down the road?
Was I with Big? I think I was with Big
Lots. Yeah, you was with Big Lots. You was walking up and down that road, man. So you had like a 3-4 mile walk every day, back and forth. So all together,
back and forth.
About 6 miles, man, 6-7 miles. So yeah, you in pretty good shape. All right, Green Randall, JL. I get what you mean, but I think it's different because it's a special event. I think because it's tribute to the troops, people are allowed to go in between shows. Okay, JL, waste of a segment. JL, I get this is a tribute, but make it special.
Golly, JL, but I bet if it was for the Canadian Army, boy, he'd be all for it, boy.
Heck yeah. Green Randall, this entire video segment feels completely disingenuous. They are showing clips from when they actually did shows for the troops, exclusive military-based shows. Feels like they are congratulating. Well, it still was good, though, Green Randall. It really was.
Boy, you and JL, boy, y'all need to be a tag team. Boy,
Yeah, JL says, yep. Green Randall says themselves. Well, I don't understand this match, boy. This match is...
Say this guy Harry tripping, boy.
Man, this fool throwing forearms and all kind of things on. This fool just doggone suplex Bobby Lashley.
Well, you act like Bobby can't be suplex, Harry.
Not by no doggone carrying cross. No.
Harry, like he can get suplexed by anybody on the roster, but not this Joker.
Man, this is ridiculous. No, man, no. Man, this is a Triple H friendship type thing. He loved that Joker carrying cross.
He said, "Man, come on, man, you start to sound like it, but you."
Man, this Joker like I still don't think Carrion gonna win, but this Joker trying to feed us Carrion again, just like he did earlier. That's it for you, Carrion. Not looking good for you now, bro. Still a trash match, though. This garbage. Come on, Bobby. Hit him with a spear, man. Put him in a hurt lock. Get it over with.
You can feel the energy all behind the almighty Bobby Lashley now. Lashley moving well. He's so quick. Powerful as well.
Oh, God.
This isn't a flaw in Bobby's game.
I don't know who to root for, man. I mean, I like Bobby, but I like Karrion Kross too. I feel so bad for him.
A lot of it comes from the gym. A lot of it comes from work.
Was it pity or something you got for the man or something, Harry? Was it pity or something?
I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand why wrestling can't be what wrestling was before. Superstars and superstars, and superstars stay superstars for years. Dominated. A superstar is a superstar. I mean, this guy Karrion Kross look like this Joker Special Delivery Jones, Chris. It all the time.
Well, that's it, boy. That's it, boy. I told him might be gonna win, boy.
1.5 stars, man. God.
A spear for the troops.
Oh, that's what they got a tournament for the United States Championship.
Yeah, but to find out who they're gonna be the number one contender, man.
Okay, all right.
Because whatchamacallit is the champion. That boxing Joker, boy. Got a brother.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Jake. Magnum and Harry have the people in the chat put on some fatigues and call ourselves the Straight Up Wrestling Army. Oh, that would be cool, man.
Y'all straight tripping.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe we get a big picture of it, bring a lot of people on. Green Roundel, it does not feel like they are dedicating the show to the truth, but that they are dedicating the show to the support of the troops in the past. I'm trying to use that as PR. It feels disingenuous. Wow. Okay. JL went WWE Panders. Look at that Susan G. Coleman mess. What an embarrassment. All right, what's up? Ben Lascuse says breaking news. Leave AEW, Harry. Wow. He should have been done that.
Yeah, he should have been gone, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And Chris and TK, a fool. Brian is suing people. Oh my gosh, crazy. Because Harry said what it turned into a terror out of control. Yeah, it is out of control, Ben. Way out of control. Man, people are not just saying this. That Joker, he's suing people, man. And Brian Danielson, that's pretty petty if he's doing that to these wrestlers.
Yeah, it's real petty, man. And Green Randall, Vince almost didn't hire Randy because of his military history.
I bet.
It was
Look,
only because of his dad. Only because of his dad's word, man.
yeah. Look, they encourage businesses not to hire people that's been dishonorably discharged. So you pretty much you lose your life. You lose your life. You end up working in gas stations, convenience stores, maybe a fast food restaurant. If you get, and a lot of times you get lucky to work in those. Like if it's a corporate fast food restaurant, a lot of times they're not going to hire you. You might get hired by a franchise, somebody who franchised 8 stores here, 12 stores here, 4 stores there. But if it's a part of the big franchise, they're not going to hire you, man. It's a lot of times hard to get a job. You end up working for a lot of places like Labor Force. You go there and they have a job for you. You get on the back of somebody's truck and you go and you work a job or something like that, or you work a temporary job. Those are the type of jobs you're going to get. That's just it. Yeah. So, yeah, they can get you, man. They can get you. So, it's
So CM Punk's going to be on Raw again Monday, man, to see if he signed with Raw. SmackDown is going to be Raw. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
And we got, man, our lady, Alma Clark is in the building. Alma, what's up? Harry, Bernard, Taylor, and Christopher Burton. How y'all doing this evening? Doing pretty well, watching SmackDown, eating stuffed crust Supreme pizza and a Mountain Dew Cold Red B90. You were good with me, but I don't do Supreme pizza. Now, if you did anything other than Supreme and no pineapples, I'm with you. You lost me. You lost me. That's, Harry tell you my favorite pizza, boy. Harry
my favorite. It's a meat lovers, boy. You got that meaty treat, boy. Chris want a meaty treat, boy, when it comes to his pizza. All right, but yeah, Alma, what's going on, Alma Clark? But yeah, Alma, my wife, that's her favorite too. She loves Supreme pizza. I get it every now and then to make her happy. But nah, that's definitely not my favorite. But I can eat it. I can eat it. I'd rather have an all veggie. I'd rather have a veggie pizza than a Supreme. Sometimes I used to get veggie pizza, man. Like if I go on a veggie diet, like a 9-day veggie diet, 2-week veggie diet. I get a veggie pizza.
I feel like I don't even know you no more, man. Who are you?
Man, what are you talking about, man?
You ain't never talked like this before, boy.
Man. Veggie pizza, man. What Papa John's used to have the greatest veggie pizza of all time, man. That thing was off the hook, man. And you talking about back then, I really believed in that too, man. Better ingredients, better pizza. That thing was awesome, man. So I definitely roll with that.
I don't even know you now, boy. I don't feel like I don't.
Hey, man, I hardly ever do that, Chris, and I never would have done it if I wouldn't have been married to this woman who loves doggone Supreme pizza. But yeah, I know you, boy. You all about meat, boy. You don't eat hardly any doggone vegetables, man. Chris don't even eat doggone lettuce on his doggone burger, man. So I'm like, this joker, boy. Like, well, what do you mean vegetables? What do you mean?
How you I can't even spell that word, boy. What does it start with? A B? M?
Chris, like macaroni and cheese, is that a vegetable? Oh shoot, man. Chris, like potatoes, all fries, and onion rings. Boy, fries, that's a vegetable, right? Onion, but onion rings, that's a vegetable too. It came from onion, right? That was grown in the doggone. That was grown on the farm, right?
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. And it's got to be deep fried, boy.
All right, Jerry Brown, what's up? What's up, Harry and Chris? Chris in green suit. Remind me of Magic. Don Juan in The Messenger with Fred Williamson and Laugh Out Loud, 1987. All right, Green Randall, CGI. Tanks. This is a joke. Green Randall, why is Angelo thanking the troops? Isn't she supposed to be a heel? Well, man, I don't know, Green Randall, been a while since I watched one of these, but he'll usually insult the troops while the face praises them. Green Randall, who's going to win? The new faction leader and WWE legend, the guy who hasn't been on TV since 2 pay-per-views. AJ Scales, Harry, Charlotte Flair versus Oscar later on tonight, Friday Night SmackDown. Green Randall, damn, this is Aquamarine trailer is amazing. How are they doing that?
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Okay. Jerry Brown. No, I'm talking about when Chris wore Green Ranger cap. Laugh out loud. Going live with Harry when Harry said Eagles win.
Oh,
I don't know. All right, Julia Witter's in the house. What's up, Julia?
What's happening?
Julia
What's
said
happening?
that I heard Roman be back next week. Can't wait. I can't either. I wish he was on tonight, Julia. But they don't. Yeah, I see that. They don't want to bring him on here while Roman Reigns is out. By CM Punk. It'll hurt him. Liam Oliver, Chris, stay for Rampage. You might like it. Laugh out loud.
No, I can't do that, boy. I gotta be.
Chris got to get up very early in the morning, but I definitely gonna. I stick around.
Boy, here he come, boy. Here he come, boy. Your man here, your other man.
All right, man. Here he comes. All right, but let me try to get a couple more before he finally gets here. Green Randall, why is Roman not here this week? This is a special event. He should at least make an appearance. He doesn't even have to do much. Just say some anti-military stuff and leave. But if he was, people would want him to CM Punk to pretty much hook up. And pretty much, I know how people act. All right, Magnum, Bobby Lashley match gets 2 stars. No doubt, Mag.
2 stars, I can go over that.
Yeah. Green Randall, Karrion Kross is looking like early 2000 CM Punk. Green Randall Kross
got a shirt that says "Hell done froze over," boy.
Wow. Green Randall Kross looks like an emo from the early 2000s. Liam Oliver, 2 stars on that match. Green Randall, there's only 2 matches in the tournament that I am wondering who will win. Grayson Waller versus NXT Superstar and Bobby Lashley versus Santos. Every other match is predictable. Black Star 15 is in the house. That was funny by Randy Orton. All right. Green Randall Vince has been very open about his support of the troops, something I completely wholeheartily respect. Yeah, I can respect that too, Green. Green Randall, nothing I like the manual want him back in WWE, but when he ran WWE tribute to the troops felt more genuine to me. Green Randall says poor Bailey. Okay, that's where we at.
All right, man. So here we go. CM Punk, man, he is back, guys, and first time in years he's been on SmackDown.
All right, let's listen to him. Let's listen to what the man got to say. See, he loves basking in that. He loves that.
Oh yeah. It feeds the ego, man.
Yeah.
Feeds the ego.
Mm-hmm. This guy think he's Hulk Hogan, man. When he's in AEW, he always come out there, he's looking around for people to cheer him, looking around.
Well, you got to think you only got like 15 people in the crowd, and you ain't gonna get much.
Yeah.
Is trying to sign me to Monday Night Raw, right? I think they were a little bit louder on Raw, don't you? That's the question of the hour.
Wow.
Where are you? Question of the hour I'm getting. CM Punk, now that you're back in the WWE, where are you going to sign? And I feel fortunate that I get to take this journey with y'all because I'm not going to leave it up to you to sign. So do you want me to sign and be a Monday Night Raw superstar?
Green Randall says, give it up for those generals. They deserve applause. And Green Randall, here comes CM PG Punk.
Well, what you do? Turn it up, boy, when he came out?
Oh no, man. No, I ain't touched the remote at all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I ain't touched nothing.
Oh, it just got loud. Okay. But they got loud on mine too. Main event, WrestleMania. That's Cody's spot.
Joker tripping, boy. Joker tripping.
Yeah. Just handing them. I bet they will. They'll hand it to him. Mark Shapiro got his hand in the cookie jar now. What? He don't know nothing about wrestling. Nothing. Yeah, work for Endeavor, TKO holders.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, guys.
It's kind of what I do, but I also have been listening. And I hear there's a few people that are a little bit upset. They don't like the happy-go-lucky CM Punk. They don't like the CM Punk that says, hey, I love you guys.
Great promo so far, though. I will say that.
Home, and I'm glad to be home. So I listen and I hear and I understand that. So allow me to turn this up to 11. Allow me to be that spicy CM Punk you all know and love.
He's turning it on, man. I will give him that.
This is me putting my feet up on the couch, and my feet got a lot of mud all over them, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not what do y'all want to talk about? It's who do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about Cody Rhodes? I could tell you some stories.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Or do you want me to talk about somebody who's not here? By the sounds of it, somebody who's never here. Roman Reigns.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Congratulations on all your success. Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is. Don't forget that he was my wise man first. Now, Roman might not be here, but his cousins are. Solo, big tough son of a gun that I don't know, but I'm familiar with his cousin, Jimmy Uso. By the way, shout out to main event Jey Uso, who's over on Monday Night Raw. I see you, Uso. These are the things that I have to wrestle with. Do I want to go to Monday Night Raw and hang out with Jey Uso? Or do I want to stay here on Smackdown and scrap with Jimmy Uso? But if I scrap with Jimmy Uso, holy gosh, he's got a lot of cousins. I'm talking like endless Samoans, right? So if I scrap with him, I'm going to need backup. And they're in tag team action tonight. Can I trust a guy who I have history with, who hears voices in his head? Can I tag with Randy Orton? I don't know. Are we going to get along? Are we not going to get along? It'll probably be entertaining either way, right? One guy I'm pretty positive that would tag with me is Randy's partner tonight, and his name is... Yeah. Who else? Oh. Someone said Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, that'd be interesting, right? Can I tag with Kevin Owens? Maybe I can fight Kevin Owens. Let's pump the brakes on that one just for a second. Kevin's a little bit prickly, and I mean to say is that him and I are probably too much alike. And I don't know who would feel comfortable working with somebody who randomly just...
Yeah, Green Randall.
Backstage.
I agree.
I mean, it's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be doing stuff like that. That's insane.
Look, I like what's going on here, but this is a push. They are pushing Punk, man. They are pushing him like crazy, and they're going to use it. They're going to work it as much as they can. They're going to milk every single bit out of that jug that they can get. So we'll see. We'll see how this thing turns out. We really will.
Everybody's happy to see CM Punk, even JBL.
And I heard they don't put a lot of money into him, so man.
Except for that one guy. There's always that one bad apple that spoils the bunch, am I right? But I'm not going to put any stock.
What one guy you talking about? Who you talking about, boy?
I don't know what he's talking about right now. That joke already done mentioned Roman Reigns. He mentioned Paul Heyman. He mentioned about
LA Knight.
LA Knight. He talked about teaming with Randy Orton. He talked about Kevin Owens. Talked about Jimmy Uso. Talked about Solo. And this thing that went too long. It's getting to the point where it's going too long. It's not that it's not good. It's still good. But man, when I listen to this, it's kind of scary. I'm listening to this dude. I'm like, okay. Yeah, they giving him the moon, man. They're gonna give this guy the moon.
I ain't talking about Seth Rollins, boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I bet you they talking about that one. I bet that one guy is Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I'm here to listen to me. I got a phone call scheduled with to talk to him about NXT and then Monday. To talk to him about NXT and then the decision here at Adam Pearce has. Almost 10 years to the day. I promise you, I will make my decision then. Almost 10 years to the day, in the same time I walked out this place today at one glaring painful thing that I have mentioned today. Had one glaring painful thing, and that CM Punk is back. And I am the monkey wrench in their future plans and their future goals.
Wow.
Everybody wanting to talk about finishing their story. I'm back to finish what I started in my Sunday night. Finishing
But your TV ain't got loud, boy.
in my journey.
I haven't turned my TV up at all, man. Same thing. Man, what the? You know what, Chris? And I hate to say this. Straight up. I think Green Randall likes this dude. Green Randall saying some things about him. It's not that I don't like him.
What Harry, you got to think now. Hold on now.
What?
Wait a minute.
You ain't letting me finish what I'm about to say.
Okay.
No. You like, Harry, you got to think. I don't know what you about to say, but I just want to finish my thought real quick. What I was about to say is this. I can't even remember what I was going to say, man. Go ahead. What you going to say? I can't even remember what I was going to say.
WrestleMania is 2 nights, man.
I know. Yeah, it is 2 nights. Yeah, it is 2 nights. That's true.
So he could do night 1, and Cody could do night 2.
Yeah, but wow, man. I'm just like, wow. And you know what? Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you straight up. And what's going on in WWE right now? Is he really a fit? Does he fit right now?
Yeah, that's a good question, man.
It seemed like to me they will have to struggle to fit him in right now. So I'm just like, okay, we'll see how it plays out. My thing is this: when you already have trouble making storylines, and outside, and I don't care what nobody says, Bloodline storyline carried this doggone company for the whole, basically all of 2023 and Judgment Day. Carried part of it. Outside of those 2 storylines, WWE really didn't have a storyline. Didn't really have storylines with everything else. You know what the storyline's been with WWE is? They can't settle on who else are the other champions. They can't settle on the women's tag team championship. They can't settle on the men's tag team championship. They can settle as Rhea has been the dominant woman in having her championship. She's really the world's women's champion, but she really wasn't defending her title. She was just tending the Judgment Day's business. So when it boils down to it, I don't see outside of NXT, which they're showing commercial on that right now. Outside of NXT, WWE really didn't take care of their in-house, that the superstars that they have right now, as far as putting them in meaningful storylines and making those belts meaningful. Gunther, I'll go ahead and put him in there too. With Judgment Day, it was all about Bloodline, Judgment Day, and Gunther and Rhea Ripley in 2023. Everything else fell by the wayside. As far as those women tag team belts, they don't mean jack. They don't mean squat. The men's tag team belts, after the Usos dropped them, haven't meant squat. They was dumb on Sammy and Kevin Owens. They didn't do anything with them. And that United States belt, on Theory, it looked foolish. Theory lost it, and it went to Rey Mysterio. Now I think Santos has it. It looks dumb. They pretty much shot the bed with that. So, man, their stories right now is all out of whack. And then they're gonna bring CM Punk in there. So now they have got to add him in with all the other craziness that's going on and make something spectacular out of that. And now, does that interfere with the Cody Rhodes storyline? It's him going for the championship. Yeah, and I will add Seth Rollins coming in and winning the new title. That was part of it. So you have 5 things. So I say 5 good storylines out of probably which they should have had like 9 because of the other championships. Yeah. That's pretty decent. That's a little bit over average because you should have had a storyline with the women's tag belts. Should have been something going on with that. Should have been with the men's tag belts and that United States Championship. You can't ignore those. You can't ignore those as far as what you have with that. So,
well, with the outside, the U.S. title. That's why they're doing the tournament. So you can
exactly. They're doing the tournament now, and hey, hopefully they can pretty much smooth that thing out where everything is going to look credible. Everything is going to, just be smooth selling from there. But
the rest of it, I don't know what's going to happen, man.
Yeah, because I'm just like, man, you giving me mystery. And that's one thing we didn't used to have with the WWE, man. Back in the day with WWF, hey, we knew who was the Intercontinental Champion. And we knew who was coming out. We knew who was the number 1 and number 2 contender. When Hunky Tonk Man had that belt, we knew Ultimate Warrior was coming out there hard as I don't know what. When the Warrior had the belt, we know Rick Rude was battling him and trying his best to get that title off of him. We know Randy Savage was in the mix for that. And when Hulk Hogan had his title, we knew when King Kong Bundy was out to him. We knew when Randy Savage was out to him. Man, we knew when doggone Zeus came in and was out to him. We knew who the number 1 contenders. We knew what was going on. When those tag team belts, man, we knew Demolition had that belt. We knew the Hart Foundation was out to them. We knew Davey Boy Smith and what was the other one? His partner. I can't even think of his name. The British Bulldog. Dynamite Kid. We knew they was out to them, hot on their trails. We knew that. We knew the Killer Bees.
Here we go. Hold on.
Okay. Pop him in the mouth, Kevin. Kevin don't like him. Character-wise, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're going to have him beat Kevin. Ain't no doubt about that. But you know what? He can get hurt. If this guy ain't in great shape, he can get hurt going up against somebody like Kevin. We know Kevin. Kevin's an athletic, big guy. So we'll see how all that plays out, man. We'll definitely see how that plays out. But, man, I'm looking for storylines that's so strong, man. I want a storyline that's so strong. Remember WCW? People don't think about this. WCW had a bunch of titles. Stories were so strong about it, so strong over those titles, and the contenders were so good, people didn't worry about it. Because I remember at one time, man, them jokers had like 6 or 7 belts, man, that they had. These jokers already doing that. I know, that's what I'm saying. That stopped me from talking.
But I go here, JL's girl, but Munchkin, boy.
Munchkin. But what's going on here, boy? Why does it look like NXT, boy? They taking over for what happened Tuesday night. They're carrying it on, boy.
Yeah, they is, boy.
All right.
Boy, is tripping, boy.
But yeah, man, I remember when WCW, you had Nature Boy Ric Flair, the world champion. You had Barry Windham, the United States heavyweight champion. You had Sting and Lex Luger, the world tag team champions. You had the Midnight Express, the doggone United States tag team champions. You had was it Lex Luger? I think no, not Lex Luger. Who was the United States? Steve Austin was the United. He was the television world television champion. You had, and then you had I think Harlem Heat was the Mid Atlantic tag team champions, and they had one other title, man. Somebody has the Mid Atlantic heavyweight champion. I can't remember, man. But
no, I'm about to say Harlem Heat never had no Mid Atlantic nothing, but
not Mid Atlantic chat. They had some. They had national heavyweight championships. They had a championship outside of that world championship. I can't remember what it was. They might have been the United States tag team champions. I can't remember. But one time they had 3 titles there, Chris. 3 tag team. No. Wait a minute. Harlem Heat wasn't that. I'll take that back. Somebody had 6-man tag team titles at that time too. But they had like 6 or 7.
Probably the Koloffs, man.
Yeah, they had like 6 or 7 active titles at one time.
Yeah, that was too much going on. Now I think about it. But
it was, Chris. But that was the contenders. Every one of them had number 1 contenders for their titles, or they had the top 2 or 3 people, and it all made sense. I mean, why can't wrestling go back to that, man? They had everything in control.
They ain't got no attention span, man. People ain't got no attention span for all that.
Man, it's crazy. No
attention span for it. Take too much time to set all that up. Why people?
Man, they be setting the stuff up in this too, man. It's just they don't finish out what they're doing. What they start, they never finish it. They do the same thing here too. I see them doing it all the time. And next thing you know, hey, those 2 ain't wrestling no more. So I'm like, wow. And it's not the fans that do it. I think it's the man that's in charge. I think it's the heads that's in charge that be like, hey, they're gonna get bored with this. They're gonna get bored with this. I don't want. What is this? Oh, was that WWE? Okay, I'm gonna say ain't no AEW game, is it? they got new patches to their game, boy. They got new patches, Chris. You gotta get the game, boy. Got to get the game.
Whatever, boy. Let's get back to these comments, man, because we falling back behind these comments. So,
I know, man. Hold on, man. I'm laughing, man. I can't help it. Go ahead.
Got patches to the game.
Hey, Chris got to get the talk on AEW game, boy. I didn't fight forever.
But you know what? You know what's so funny? I had the game, man, and I was gonna actually play it. But some kind of way, the system deleted it off my system, man.
Oh wow!
It ain't on my system no more. I'm like, is the game that horrible that it automatically deleted itself?
Wow, man! Wow, I don't know. Green Ramble probably has it. Somebody has it. All right, man. Where we at?
No, Green Ramble. It would be hilarious if CM Punk started spewing robotic love the troops type promo. Not those promos I don't have a place, but it just doesn't seem like something a character would do.
Mm-hmm.
Green Randall already, this promo is better than the Raw one. Props to Punk. Green Randall, take it back. No more PG Punk. This is full CM Punk.
Green Randall. It was really good. I would hold up. Green Randall, that was a good promo. I will say that. All right, go ahead.
Green Randall, OG Paul Heyman guy, does he mean Brock Lesnar? Because he was the first.
Yes, he was.
Green Randall, they love Punk so much they got to cheer for Jimmy. God almighty, boy. All right. Green Randall, oh, come on. Punk really had to reference AEW stuff. He needs to shut up or admit he was wrong. All right. Magnum, WWE definitely rehired CM Punk back for his mic skills, not for his shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Braden, what's up, guys?
What's up, Braden?
Braden said, if they give him the main event Mania, I'm gonna be heated.
Yeah.
Well, he can go against Seth, man. I mean, like I said, it's 2 nights. He can go against Seth. So there you go. It ain't killing nothing.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Because think, I mean, if they find a way for Cody to end up winning, you know what? They could do this. Elimination Chamber, they've always done this. Whoever wins the Elimination Chamber gets the last chance to main event WrestleMania.
But you know how big
and Money in the Bank already has been done. So Cody, I wouldn't say he needs to win the Royal Rumble. Give that to CM Punk. He goes up against Seth Rollins, and Cody does the Elimination Chamber after it feels like he's getting shafted and everything. Wins the Elimination Chamber, goes up against Roman.
But you know one thing, but think about this, Chris. CM Punk's ego is so big, he's probably gonna want Roman.
That would no. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it either. But would it surprise you if that happened? That he's gonna want to skip over and go to Roman? I wouldn't be shocked. His ego's that big.
But I would not do that, man.
Hopefully not.
Charlotte can hardly bridge, but what Bailey doing, bro?
I don't know. Oh.
Okay, you better get caught with a boot. Oh,
wow.
Good win.
Wow, man. I don't even know what I want to call. I don't even know what kind of number I want to give this match. It was so small. It was so short.
Yeah.
It was good, man, but can you give it a 2? Can we give it a 2?
I can give it a 2 just because it's Oscar and Charlotte.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it wasn't their best match though, but
no, it wasn't. But I give it a 2 just because of damn.
Gave him the contract look over here.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for having me.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, better part of 2 decades, WWE.
See, I told you when I see.
Yeah. Well,
I was on it, man. I was on it.
I'm stop talking about CM Punk, but people getting, but they leaving. But I don't want to talk about CM Punk. Punk, man. They didn't talk about CM Punk. I ain't even staying to see what they saying. They just mention that name, man. I just know that HBT and that Christopher Burton got something negative to say. It's not right, man. It's not right. What did CM Punk do to you? Okay, man, I have to stop and check this thing out. All right, Barack Obama.
On his very worst day,
Woo!
some of his very best.
All right, where we at, Christopher Burton?
Magnum at Braden figures and wrestling opinions. Hey, Braden.
Hey, Braden. Green Randall says have to agree. Besides for the AEW stuff, this promo has been great, but he has really pissed me off with that AEW reference. But hey, you know he had to do so. He had to say something, Green Randall, but he didn't have to do that. Liam Oliver, Harry JL gonna get his dream, Bronze Spear Punk. Man, I hope not, man. I just hope that don't happen. I'll be afraid for Punk, really. Man, that joke ain't, man. All right, Braden figures wrestling and opinion. So many people have been working so hard to get that main event spot. He shouldn't get to walk in because of his name value. I agree exactly. I agree right with you on that, Braden. Braden says, hey, Mag, Green Randall, I hope he main events night 1 because of how much it will piss him off. Green Randall, I heard someone say that Punk said there is only one main event, the one that ends the show. I don't think he believes night 1 is an actual main event. You're probably right, Green Randall. My man Liam Oliver, laugh out loud. Magnum Oscar match gets 2 stars. Yeah, we can roll with that. We definitely got you. We got you on that, Mag. We agree with you on that. All right, Liam Oliver, laugh out loud. Green Randall, I guess you laughing at me cracking up, man, talking about CM Punk. Green Randall, respect to Captain Florence. All right, some messages held for review. Shy Van Dam, Harry versus Mae Young in a bra and panties match. Winner gets the white only pie. Man, you ain't got that on the screen. They hid it, Shy, but I went ahead and put it up. But yeah, it's all good. I'm Shy, you silly, man.
Man, Green Randall, hold on. I got something to say about Green Randall, man. He said I heard someone say about that Punk. There is only one main event, and there is the one that ends the show. I don't think they believe night 1 is actual main event. Man, come on, man. It's the main event for night 1, dude. CM Punk is not going to overshadow Roman and Cody. You can forget that, Green.
Yeah, I don't think he's got. I don't think he. Well, we know as far as how the fans they're gonna react more to Cody and Roman. They really are. But CM Punk in his mind, he's bigger than both of them already. Chris, he's bigger than those guys.
In his mind, yes.
In his mind, he's bigger than Roman Reigns. But
yeah, forget that.
He comes out. If Roman Reigns would have came out tonight, that would have shut him down. It would have. I'm sorry. He would have been out there talking. Roman would have came out there. It would have shut him down. But, man, it's not saying CM Punk doesn't deserve, the ballyhood that he's getting because, he's a popular guy. And he done a lot for wrestling. I will give him that. He done a lot for wrestling when wrestling actually needed him. So he was a savior of wrestling. I will give him that. I'm not going to say he was a savior. He pretty much was built. Pretty much WWE built him. So. But he was there, and he was a character. He became a beloved character, and people loved him. But man, this guy he's caught up into himself. He believes in himself, and he needs to believe in himself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you and believe in you.
Exactly.
Man, I mean, he's got a serious ego, man. It's just very egotistical, very narcissistic as far as what he thinks about himself compared to other people that surround him. These guys, I'm sorry, these guys that's working in the WWE, you got a lot of them. They're bigger names than you. They have been working in the big, they've been working in the big house. They've been drawing big shows. People, they've been drawing the huge crowds. And I'm talking about off of names, even off of somebody like LA Knight, even though he's not nowhere near accomplished what CM Punk is. But LA Knight, he draws people, man, straight up. So don't come in there and, like I say, he mentioned LA Knight's name. They put LA Knight up there against CM Punk right now. You know what's gonna happen. Say if he comes in and say, I want to, just like he did when he came in talking about he wanted to go up against Darby Allin. I want to go against the young talent over here in AEW. And he comes in and say, I want to go up against, another name out here, who's making the name. I want to go up against him. And that's going to be good for the audience. I'm coming back and you got somebody that's really building themselves. He's the new superstar in WWE. Say if he comes in and say, I want to wrestle him. But I get to go over. And they put him over. He wins the match against LA Knight. Think about what this is going to do to LA Knight's popularity. So, man, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm thinking crazy. Maybe this dude is going to bring out the Brooklyn Brawler, people like that. He's going to bring in another Rocky King. He's going to beat up.
Hey, man, come on, man. Come on. Boy, you stop that, man.
He's not going to be beating up. Kevin Owens and beating Sheamus and beating LA Knight and beating people like that. But you know what? Actuality and Bobby Lashley, those are the people I think they're going to have him going over. I really do. And that's the only thing. I really don't like that for some. I just don't like that. But and Ricochet and my man Braden.
You ever heard of them? Anybody heard of them jokers, bro?
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
But then you didn't produce them, man.
I don't know nothing about them, boy. That ain't foosball Sunday, boy.
Yeah, boy. And Green Randall, I agree, Chris. I'm just saying what I heard. Punk gets okay. And Mac Madam left that shot Van Dam. And Jerry Brown, if Punk shows up at NXT, dragging up hungry for a slap. Jerry Brown, my guy Harry, and JL said, "Sorry, I'm back. What happened, Harrington? Well, a lot didn't happen. You missed half of the show, JL.
Yeah.
For your input is valid as well. Okay. JL, let's see Brock compared to LA Bobby Braun Roman. He's allegedly put on muscle. Okay.
Yes, let's see Brooks compared to it. Yeah, he don't put on some muscle.
JL, sorry, being skinny fat with somewhat of a mic presence doesn't cut it anymore. Oh, Lord. Green Randall, Corey Graves is a better commentator than JBL. You're supposed to be an upgrades for special events, not downgrades. Man, they only got JBL on there because he was the first one to initially think of the tribute for the troops thing, and he was one that pitched the idea, so that's why they got him on there, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, Chris, give me a minute. I'll be right back. About a few minutes. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, JL Strikers, man, just stop with that Strikers stuff, JL. Stop it with that, man. Stop it with that. Stop that, man. Stop that. They messed Kevin Owens up. I remember that, but that was crazy, bro. And got the roll up. Wow, that's crazy. JL, someone cannot handle the truth. Man, whatever, man. And what did Brooks say? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, that was interesting.
Ready for tonight? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Main event time, guys. Chopping down. What needs to be chanted from the crowd is this. What that one guy who filed a trademark gonna do? Sue the fans?
Man, I don't know about
JL said that was a dirty win.
I'm about to go outside. I got something I got to get outside, but I saw this thing I saw Randy. I saw Randy, and I saw LA Knight.
LA Knight, okay. Yeah, and then CM Punk, yeah.
Yeah, so man, I wish they would attack. I wish they would attack CM Punk, man.
The dog barking chant is better than the other rubbish, man. JL, you tripping, boy. Yeah, anyone who makes excuse for being dishonorably discharged is rubbish. I agree. Braden, crazy Jimmy Uso is coming out with Solo under Solo's music and entrance video.
Yeah, JL, I agree with you on that too, man. But yeah, that used to really take me off, man. When I was out there, when I was in corporate, man, hiring people, and them guys that was dishonorably discharged, be making excuses, and I was like, you don't have no chance.
JL said these people join the army don't see they are military property. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yep.
Once you send that dotted line and get sworn in, that's it, boy. It's over.
Yep.
Jacob Sammy.
Sammy, what's up?
Hey, Harry and Chris, what if he show up tomorrow on pay-per-view on NXT? He who? JL.
CM Punk. I guess he's saying CM Punk.
Okay. JL, Randall thinks he can run out with no issues or disgrace. Oh, talking about Randy.
Oh yeah.
But Randy served his time, man. He did his jail time. You know, his couple of years or whatever it was. He got sentenced.
I'm sure
he did his time and he got out.
I'm sure he regrets it. And you better believe, JL, back then when Randy did that, they were still pretty tough. They still tough, but not nowhere near as tough as they used to be. But I'm sure he did some hard time for that. You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was in a military prison. Now he wasn't in one of these prisons that, a lot of these guys out here that you have now. I mean, you got some strict rules in there. They're not going to get away with a lot of things that they usually can get away with in prison. So, but man, yeah, Randy, I'm sure he served his time. He served some hard time for that, but he paid his debt to the military. When you go there, you better believe they're going to get out of you what they want out of you. They're going to get more than what they would have got out of you. You don't have the benefits of the Army, but you're still a military man when you go. So it is what it is. All right, but yeah, Jacob Sammy, who was it? Jacob Sammy, glad that you joined the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight, my man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Here with the Straight Up Wrestling family. Welcome to the family, man. I think this is the first time I've seen you, and I'm pretty sure you probably been following us before. But man, if not, like I say, hey, thanks for coming in with the family and watch us as we rock out through the rest of the night. To Chris get off, and then I will go ahead and continue on to finish this thing off. J.L. Randall thinks he can run off. Yeah, I see you already read that. With no excuse, disgrace.
And JL, man, I pray Brooks is in NXT during the men's survivors match. He will freeze up like the worm he man.
So deadline tomorrow?
Yeah, deadline tomorrow.
God almighty, man.
Deadline 3 count. APW.
See, all this stuff always happens, man. When we about to go to a good live event or something like that, they always having something great happens, man.
Yeah,
something great is happening. I don't know, man. I don't know. What in the world you want to do tomorrow, man?
I don't know, man. Oh yeah, and Lim Alpha laughing out loud. He said Collision is too. I ain't watched Collision in so long.
Yeah, I'm not watching no Collision tomorrow. I mean, if deadline's on, if we at home, man, we doing deadline.
Yeah, for real.
But Collision, how many people was at that Collision show last week, man? They said that was extremely.
Roman gonna be there next week, boy.
Oh yeah, they said that was an extremely small crowd at Collision last week, and they said a lot of the wrestlers are very disappointed, very upset about that, and that's why a lot of them complaining. They had 80 people at that show, boy. That was the redemption show, the relentless show we just done, Chris.
But man, yeah, it was.
with national exposure, national exposure, and national doggone merchandising, man. They couldn't do more than I heard that thing was extremely small. All right, my man Jeff, what's up, Jeff?
What's up,
How
man?
you doing, Jeff?
Jeff says SmackDown been good tonight.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jeff said SmackDown been good tonight. Hopefully NXT Saturday deadline will be awesome as well.
Yeah, hopefully so, Jeff. That's what we're rolling with. That's what we're hoping.
But Brayton said 3 count had more people than Collision.
God, oh my.
I believe it, boy. I believe it.
Yeah, Brayton, are you going to the show tomorrow? 3 counts tomorrow, right? 3 counts is having the show tomorrow, the December 9th show.
Yeah. And Brayton said Moxley was pretty mad about the attendance.
Yeah, it wasn't just he said something about it, and a couple other wrestlers said something about it. But man, and you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna blame the wrestlers. I am not going to do that. It's not the wrestlers' fault. You know, I can see if these wrestlers not trying hard, they're not giving their best. I can see then. But then you always got to look at the promoter. You always got to look at the booker. Are you making sure that those wrestlers going out giving every single thing that they have? And as a booker or as the promoter, you making sure that these matches are booked right, they look good, aesthetically pleasing to the crowd, that, you know, and it's going like a DJ in a club, that is like records being played. You making sure that every single match makes sense in every, you know, how it's played out, and that it looks good to the crowd. And it's not just that one show. When John Moxley looks at AEW, he has to look at the whole entire picture. This is something that's been building up for weeks and weeks, months and months. That they was gonna end up having crowds like this and having shows like that people were gonna lose complete interest in them if Tony Khan didn't turn around his crazy booking, man. So Mox, man, if you're gonna be mad about, you know, the crowd not showing up, don't be mad at the fans. Be mad at Tony Khan. You can't force people to come out and watch something that's not good. If they don't want to come out and watch it, they don't want to come out and watch it. If they don't think it's good, they're not gonna come out and watch.
John, you've been in the ring both with Randy's dad and with Randy Orton. I remember traveling in Tokyo with Bob Orton. We were over there in the early battles. He took up his young kid Randy. He goes, "I think he's going to be special." Bob, that kid is special.
Yeah, Randy said when he was teaming with Riddle, he's really happy that he had Riddle. He said because Riddle took the brunt of all the hard shots in the ring and all the big time bumps. And he said, you know, he was just there where he could tag out, tag in and really go in there when the match was basically over with, and he didn't have to take much. He said because if he didn't, he said he definitely wouldn't be here now. So he's happy about it.
And Randy also said that if it wasn't for him, Riddle wouldn't be big as he was.
Oh heck no, it wouldn't. Heck no, he wouldn't have. Of course he wouldn't. I mean, he propelled Matt Riddle. There ain't no doubt about that.
And I hated it, Riddle, but I still can't stand that Joker, boy.
Man, I don't know why, man.
Joker trying to rip off Rob Van Dam, but I don't like that, boy. I don't like it, boy.
Man, what are you talking about, man? Wrestlers been stealing doggone gimmicks forever.
Man, ain't nobody copied the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik copied, man. He was a copy of the old Sheik, the original Sheik.
Well, he wasn't he wasn't crazy.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He just wasn't as crazy as the original Sheik, but he was a copy of the original Sheik. Yes, he was. Ain't no doubt about that.
Come on, LA, watch it, LA. Watch it, LA.
But every wrestler worth his salt, man, that's been special has been copied in wrestling. They have. Their gimmicks have been copied. Even PNU's gimmick was copied.
God, though,
man, John Cena copied that, man. He did.
But he did 1,000 times better, though.
Yes, he did. It doesn't matter, if you copied it, and if you did it better. I mean, Ric Flair did. He did the Nature Boy better than Buddy Rogers. So, he did it way better.
What Jimmy Uso doing, boy? Attacking folks from behind, boy.
And I mean, Buddy Rogers was something. He was special. Now Buddy Landale couldn't do the Nature Boy Ric Flair like Nature Boy Ric Flair. And that's one thing I didn't like about him doing that. Well, I didn't like anybody doing Ric Flair. Sometimes you can do something so good, nobody else should be able to copy you and emulate you, try to emulate you. You're that good at it. You're that person. But I mean, come on now. Kobe Bryant copied Michael Jordan down pat 100%, down to the tongue out. So. But you know what?
Kobe and Kumo D copycat HBT, boy.
Boy, you out your flipping mind, man. Yeah, I tried to copy Kumo D. I emulated Kumo D and LL Cool J and a lot of them. Because they was doing it before I was able to do it and learning from them.
Harry was up there first. Right, Harry deal. Da ha.
Boy, I ain't never do no crap like that. Boy, they ain't rapping. That was the first rap Harry ever did, boy. They rapping Duke, boy. Da ha. Da ha. Boy, rapping Duke, boy. That joke was there. Eric B, Raquel, Beastie Boys, that joke said before y'all was doing something, he was at the Ponderosa rocking to the beat. Da ha, da ha, da ha, da ha. Well, that day goes John Wayne, but not John Wayne, rapping Duke, boy, that joker, boy. He had one other song, too, he came out with. I got it, man. I got the 12-inch.
That was the best song ever.
He did another song that was pretty good, too, but nothing was like that, rapping Duke. That rapping Duke was too darn good. It was too good. And I was like, okay, dude, you'll never come out with another song. It's kind of like, I remember rap records that pretty much killed careers. The Roxanne thing, and then all those answer records that killed the UTFO, just pretty much killed them. They did have some songs, pretty good songs after that. But some things are so good, it's going to kill your career. You cannot recover from it, man. But yeah, he wasn't able to recover from it. It's kind of like Timex Social Club with Rumors. You couldn't beat that song. Yeah. You just couldn't beat it. And you did have one of the guys break off and join, and you brought his group in, Club Nouveau, and they did Jealousy, which sounded just like Rumors. And they did a couple songs. Situation Number 9 was pretty good, a couple other things. But Timex Social Club, they couldn't come back from that Rumors thing. They just couldn't. You're not going to beat something like that.
But what happened to Club Nouveau, boy? Club Nouveau, boy. That was my joint, bro. Oh.
Man, they had one good album. Then they came up with the sophomore effort was pretty good too. After that, they fell off. But they was out there for a few years, 2 or 3 years, where they did pretty darn good. Club Nouveau wasn't bad, but the Club Nouveau was it was two of those members were from not Rumors, but Timex Social Club. So that's what that evolved into. But it was supposed to be like a thing between those guys. That's why they was able to come out with that song Jealousy. And it sounded just like Rumors.
Let's get some of these comments, man, because they still coming in, man.
All right, man.
Brooks, he knows he's on thin ice. Nobody likes him, and he's there for the money, cheddar, the moolah. Hey, but Eric, egocentric dream of main event and mania is worth it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Brayton said, I wish I could go tomorrow, but I probably won't be able to. Okay.
Yeah.
Green Randall having Randy fight on this show is despicable. D Skills, DSK. Yeah.
What's up, D Skill, H-Town?
JL, sorry, but Brooks is a child at heart and can't let things go to enjoy it. That money, your honor and pride are gone. What disgrace to pro wrestling. Sorry for the truth. Somebody needs to say it.
Wow. Okay, JL.
JL, we need another JBL character. Like during the Eddie feud, we loved his arrogant, racist character, and we love to hate is underrated. Okay, LA Knight, boy.
Yeah. Man, they rocking for him, Chris.
Whoa, what a swing in that burger, boy.
As much as he got on my flipping nerve, I'm not gonna lie, especially you with all that chanting and all that. Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me talk to you. All that stuff got on my nerve. I don't want the guy to lose his popularity, Chris. I don't want him to lose the momentum that he was getting. I really don't.
He's definitely not, man.
He's not right now. He's not. But this CM Punk thing is a threat to him. I hate to say it. Nice. What solo? Woo! I almost killed him right there, Chris.
But that belly to belly, boy.
I thought he was dead, man. Is he dead, man?
I hope he ain't dead, boy.
Well, his back might be broken, boy.
Well, man, T ain't never even did it that good, boy.
Yeah, that was Mag. That was definitely Mag top of the line belly to belly right there.
But you know what, man? LA Knight is still popular as all get up, which I'm actually happy for him about it, man.
I am too, man. I am too. So I was scared there for a little while for him. All right, JL Scooter McGee threw his career away. He deserved it. What a punk bad attitude from NXT, people said. JL, man, nobody even thinking about Scooter McGee, man. Why in the world are you
Scooter McGee?
Scooter McGee, man. Oh, nobody talking about him. Scooter McGee. JL Braun ID original
is original. Yeah.
Braun is original. Okay. I will say that. D Skill A Sound. Harry was the rapping Duke. Da da.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
I wish I'll take the money, Chris. I'll take the money. That joke made all kind of money off that record. All right, Green Randall having Randy Orton on the show is just disrespectful to the troops. Man, wow, to put on the face facade of pro troops while having him. Wow, Green Randall, how many times you gonna say that, man? You've been talking about that from the get-go, man. Wow. I understand what you're saying. I'm not gonna say it's disrespectful to the troops unless the troops out there thinking about it right now that, hey, this guy went AWOL, man.
Yeah.
And usually you're not gonna do that unless the guy was actually in your group. He was in your group. So I don't think they're gonna be thinking about that. I don't know. Green Randall, I could be wrong, but you know what, Green Randall, if that was me and Chris, we probably wouldn't have put him on the show. Because we would have thought about that. And I know Chris would, because Chris very serious about stuff like that. And and my whole family, man, I had two cousins and I had three uncles that served in the Vietnam War. So,
I have family members and everything, too. The military, and I still got some that are military, So
yeah. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, Green Randall. Jacob Chris says, "What's up, family? What's up, Jacob Chris?"
Magnum says a rapping Duke Daha.
Mm-hmm.
Then D Skill said, "This is all about making money. That's all wrestling is. Getting in your feelings about backstage stuff kills the enjoyment."
That's true. That's true.
Lamb Oliver, happy birthday to the legend Bushwick Bill.
The world is a ghetto. Okay. Happy birthday, man, to my man Bushwick Bill. You know, he's passed away, didn't he? He just passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Rest in peace to Bushwick Bill. All right, D-Skill H-Town. I can't believe Chris didn't get WrestleMania tickets. Oh, snap. Here comes the man.
Man, WrestleMania tickets, man, some cheap seats, $200, boy.
Wow. And then we got to fly up there. I mean, well, we don't have to fly. Pay gas, spend gas and drive up there or whatever. Then you want to get a hotel.
Gotta get a hotel, yep.
Goodness sake. Well, Randy's all gonna cause some damage out here, Chris.
Oh my Lord.
Mm-hmm. Randy not playing.
Heck no, he ain't playing, boy. I'm about to make sure I gotta go turn on this heat, man. It's warm earlier today, Chris. Getting a little cold, boy. Cold, boy.
Look cold, man. Look cold. Man, why in the world?
What's up, man? What's going on here?
Oh, snap. I'm about to say, why in the world they beginning to make some Solo and Jimmy look bad now. It's like the bloodline is looking weak. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Goddamn Randy. Randy. That's a pretty good tag team right there, Chris.
Boy, don't turn your night. But he gonna get you, LA. He gonna get you.
Oh, LA Knight was about to do that move. That's not a good thing, man. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, LA Knight was about to do his move.
Well, LA Knight, you better watch yourself. Better watch yourself before you wreck yourself, because Randy's bad for your health. He comes real stealth, dropping bombs on your mom. Kill Carl Arms. I'm pretty sure he stole some bombs when he was in the military, probably.
He still said Bushwick Bill been there for a while. I spent a couple of nights at the bar with him. Weird dude. I can only imagine, boy. I can only imagine it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a weird dude, man. He was a weird dude. I mean, come on, man. Man, talking about punching on the concrete.
Concrete, man.
Harry didn't even homie.
Harry didn't even
playing tricks on me.
You didn't even punch no concrete, did you?
Heck no, man. Heck no. And this year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and my boys get our boys trick or treating, robbing little kids for bags. So we speeded up the pace. Look back. He was right before our face.
We went for squad.
Try to take him out. He's going down. We playing. This wasn't no ordinary man.
Yeah, he was no ordinary man. Still about I'm doing my sleep.
I'm doing a clean version, man. He was going down. We playing. Yeah. He was going down, we playing, but this was no ordinary man. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on it, dropping them Fifth Ward B's on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared. Then my boys disappeared too. And I felt just like a thing. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the street. DSK, D-Skill H-Town was up the street. That was the one that was up the street. But no, D-Skill H-Town is Willie D. Willie D said, when he was looking at those women up there, it was D-Skill H-Town up there looking at it. He said, look at,
But,
he looking out,
suit,
these skilled
like
H-Town was looking at him, boy.
Suit and a cane like my own.
Heck yeah, boy.
Black suit and a cane like my own.
Hey, Willie D, boy. Willie D, boy, I hit it. I punched that fool in the mouth, boy.
Gangster love don't stay go, boy.
Yeah, but Willie D is the gangster of love. Most of my friends, some of my friends sell drugs. That joke used to be good. That joke, he was pretty good, man. He was pretty good on the amateur circuit when I was out there boxing. He boxed on the amateur circuit when I did, but he was pretty good. He wasn't bad. Just see.
Yeah, man.
All right.
The cheapest seats, boy, for WrestleMania, man, night 2 is $179, and that's up top.
Pretty sure it's up top. What's up, Raphael Chasin? Chalkin. Is it Chalkin or Chasin? Chalkin or what? Sorry about that, Raphael. Raphael is in the house. There's Captain Refucho. Salute. Okay, Captain Refucho. Okay, salute. What's up, Captain? Glad that you joined us, Raphael, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you joining the family tonight, man.
Well, gentlemen, I don't know about y'all, but I am going to call it deuces, my ooses. I am going to get up out of here. Harry, can you hold it down? Boy, can you hold it down?
Hold on, man. I need to run outside, boy. Wait a minute. I wanted you to start off. I wanted you to start this thing off for me, man, while I run outside for about 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes of sleep, but you have me up there just sleeping.
Man, shut up, man. Just start off this thing, man. Oh, Lord. I got to get off this thing, man. I need to go over to Dynamite. If you can start it off for me, I definitely would appreciate it. I'll keep the people here entertained till I come back, and then I got it from there on.
5 minutes. This fool gotta go cut some grass. Well, I know that.
But Chris, cut grass, man.
This fool gotta cut grass.
Hey, you tripping, boy.
I know what it is, boy. I
Let's jump on TNT tonight, boy. TNT, yeah, boy.
TNT, boy. Boy, oh, key TNT, boy. We got boy, Orange Juice Jones and Dan Housen, boy.
That joke was still starting off the show, boy. Orange Cassidy. Boy, goodness sake.
It's hard. Right. It's hard. Bro.
But they don't know why the world to keep doing that, boy.
Backpack champion of the world, bro. Backpack champion of the world, bro.
What in the world, man? I can't not get this thing. They already started matches on for you already?
Yeah, they doing introductions, man. They doing introductions, man.
Okay.
What you watching?
AEW, man. They showing the title right now. The title, big that Orange Cassidy's title right there in my face. Yeah, he's standing there. He's standing there with his shades on right now. What is he about to wrestle?
They showing highlights now, man.
Okay.
So this is for the title, huh?
I guess, man. All right, man. Let me run out here. I'm gonna grab my stuff. I need to grab my stuff out of the car. Grab these greens out, boy, and I'll be right back. And you can go fuck bed.
Just started like earlier in the day with them greens.
I didn't plan on making anything, man. Until I seen everybody was bringing a dish. So I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, need to start a family group chat or something, boy. Y'all should have been up on this, boy.
Well, we got family group chats, man. These people, man, my mom's side of the family weird, Chris. Some weirdos. Man. I ain't gonna call them weird. They just that's what they do. They just, I don't know. It's like they're scared to communicate with each other. When they all get together, they love each other to death. They ain't like the Taylors, man. The Taylors, they are just the Taylor side of my family so close. My mom's side of the family, and that was my favorite side of the family. The Baldwins love them to death. But now, man, as they done got older, and the older ones I can deal with. The younger ones, strange, Chris. A lot of them strange, man. Hate to say it. I'll be right back.
All right, man. All right, so we got Orange Cassidy in the ring against, I don't know who this guy is, man. But he got on this Riddler looking outfit, but wearing green and black like he the Riddler or something. But I don't understand.
We talked about this so many times. The fact is, he's wrestled over 90 matches in AEW.
Wow.
He's a veteran. He knows what the wars are like. Ooh.
Sure. Really? Wow. What a thumbs up, man. That was crazy. Danhausen, first time we can see him in months. Uh-oh, here we go. Hands in the pocket. Nope. No hands in the pocket, ain't gonna get. What the world is he doing? Oh, so he wrestling Helico, okay. What? Okay, just got it. Nope. Does it? Nope. And reversal by Orange Cassidy. Wow. These skills, I can't do AEW anymore. I'll try next year. Oh wow, man. Really? Wow. That is wow, man. That's crazy. People say he can't do AEW anymore, man. Goodness sake. That's the power he derives from the pockets. Wow, this is something. Right in the butt. Kicked him in the butt. Literally, kicked him in the butt. Wow, that's wow. Orange Cassidy look like he about to hook up or something. I don't get it. What in the world Orange Cassidy about to do here? Hands in pockets.
Still great seats available right now. Get your all-in tickets. Just like takeover from the pockets. This is how we mess with you. Oh, there we go. And like your tweet there. Damage from last night.
Nice flying head scissors. Nice drop kick, a nice nip up in that ankle. That ain't good.
I agree. Can I call you Daddy or just please, Daddy?
Wow. Damn, I was just getting chewed out.
That's right, Dan Helson's not a clown, and you know that.
Wow, this is interesting as all get up. Guys, we thank y'all for hanging in here with us, man. Straight Up Wrestling Show. I will usually be gone, but I'm holding it down for Harry, and he's gonna take over because I gotta go to bed in the morning. Go to bed and be up early in the morning. So yeah, guys. Ooh. God almighty. What in the world? That looks crazy. What is he trying to do now?
He's improvising here is what he's doing. Coming in with a game plan. He's fought with injury all year. Go back to the pockets. Been a hellacious schedule for Orange Cassidy.
Trying to go to the pockets and don't look like it's working. Wow. Okay, we'll be back in 90 seconds. Well, they'll be back in picture, 90-second break. Wow. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 2-on-1 here, man, because they are definitely double teaming Orange Cassidy.
And Doug says you can customize this 800s on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. He hits his mark center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano. Replacing this guy, customizing safe with Liberty
Liberty Beauty. Dan Housen is going to put a curse on him. I guess not. Mag says, hey, Chris, I'll be checking out the show. Just wanted to say have a good evening before you log off. Thank you, Mag. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hopefully Harry will be back on here pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, we hope AEW has a good show, man. But they got to quit all that. It's just stuff that they do, man. Certain stuff that they do, they just got to stop. And man, shit, keep that leg out, man.
Man, this right here, boy. Who is this dude, man? This Green, I heard you calling him the Joker or whatever you was calling him, man.
Yeah, he look like the Joker, the Riddler, all that green on.
And the way he was kicking when Orange Cassidy's kicking his legs and looked like he was about to do some Thunderfoot type stuff, and the guy ended up, I saw him tripping him up from the back,
chop blocking him,
tackle, chop blocking him, and and Orange Cassidy fall down, and I'm just like, man, what in the world's going on here? They making this an actual match.
Yeah, they are, man. Yeah, they are.
Goodness sake. Wow.
So you get your collard greens, boy, your cooler.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got all that stuff, man. My greens and all that. I'm gonna start them as soon as I get done right before I head out, and just let them cook through the night, man. That's the way I used to do them. Let them cook through the night, and that way they get all nice and green, tender, and ready to go, man. Get all my seasonings in there. I like to season as I go. Season half a pot, then season a little bit more in the middle of the pot.
One leg. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Well, Harry, straight up show, I must bid you all adieu. I am out of here, man.
No, man, wait till this match over, Chris. I need you to rank the thing, man. I ain't see all of it. So
let's think about it. 1-star, bro.
It's got to be better than that. Please tell me it wasn't 1-star.
Yeah, I can go with maybe about a 2.
Okay. Hey, Dan Housen involved, man. So no wonder this bit of doggone crazy looking character involved in this. Hey, the Joker. Wait a minute, Dan. Okay, wait a minute. Dan Housen he's with Cassidy. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Whoa! Wait till you see this, Chris. I think you behind me, man. Wait till you see this. Oh, snap. Who is this guy here with his mask on?
That's Serpentico.
Serpentico. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, come on now. If Orange Cassidy don't give up here.
Oh, wow. And got them got that joke in a Boston Crab. But I mean, camel clutch, but look like.
Yeah. And, this is ridiculous, man. I just seen some unbelievable stuff, man. This thing, Orange Cassidy,
He gonna do this all in one pocket.
Serpentico, whatever his name is, Serpentico.
Dan Housen got the ropes too.
Yeah. That mask right there looked like the mask from the Wiz, Chris. The doggone those guys, the crow, the guy. Oh gosh.
Oh wow, come on, man.
This is outrageous, man. What I just saying was just outrageous.
1 star, man. 1 star.
Man, dude had Cassidy, man. How in the world did he get out of that?
I don't know, man.
And he should have tapped out too.
Of course he should have tapped out, man.
That's ridiculous.
I get that 2.5, man. Well, no, I actually two.
Yeah, 2 stars. All right, I can roll with that from what I saw, but yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
Metallica or whatever his name is. But yeah, this right here is ridiculous. Because I'm sorry, this guy was whooped, man. He was whipped.
Yeah, he was.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Chris. Chris is taking
All right,
off,
guys.
He's got to go up early in the morning, part of the Straight Up Wrestling family and Straight Up Wrestling founders. One of the Straight Up Wrestling founders, my man Christopher Burton, is out of here.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
Appreciate you starting off the show and appreciate you, hey, rocking with us all the way to this point. But hey, I definitely finished it off. And Chris, where did you finish off with the comments, man?
I am actually on Jacob Sammy. Harry and Chris, I've got to tell you happy birthday to the legend Easy Mo D.
Oh, right, man. Easy Mo B, man. Dang, boy. That is cool, man, right there.
Jacob Sammy
B.
and Harry.
Hip-hop,
What is your favorite Easy Mo
hip-hop
D?
legend.
Easy Mo D song production?
Heck yeah.
And then Mac Madden says 1.5 stars and 2 stars for the Cassidy match. And that's all
Yeah.
in the comments right now.
I agree with you on that, and Chris definitely agree with you on it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Stay straight up. My dear. Peace.
All right, peace, Chris. Talk to you tomorrow, man. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys sticking in here with us. And hey, I'm gonna finish this thing up tonight, man. But yeah, we're gonna rock this thing out, and I'm gonna try to make sure I get everybody's comments, and hopefully everything else makes sense from here on out with AEW tonight. Not saying that we don't see things like this. Orange Cassidy has done some amazing things as champion, as he's been champion, and come out of a lot of amazing situations. But sometimes some things look just looks ridiculous. And whoever this guy he was wrestling tonight, man, he had him. He had him in that lock, that inverted. Could say figure 4 leg lock, but that inverted Indian death lock that this guy had him in, pretty much looked like he had him beat. And somehow, Orange Cassidy survived this thing, man. So I don't know how in the world I feel about it. Jacob Sammy says, Harry, what's your favorite Easy Mo B production song? Easy Mo D production song. Probably Get Down, Craig Mack. Craig Mack's Get Down. That's probably my favorite by Easy Mo. Isn't it Easy Mo B or is it Easy Mo D? I thought it was Easy Mo B. Could be Easy Mo D. Because you got another one with the same type of name who rapped. But yeah, Craig Mack production is my favorite on the Craig Mack's first album on that Craig Mack what was that song? What was the name of his album? Project Funk the World. He did most of that Project Funk the World album. He did 80 to 90% of that. Yeah, that's my favorite production by Easy Mo D. He did have some other good things, but that right there is my favorite. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Temptations. He did. I like Temptations too, Jacob. Jacob Sammy, he did do some great stuff. Flavor in Your Ear by Craig Mack, that was one of his best. That's probably his best. I mean, as far as the beat production, as far as the way it drew people. If you was going to clubs back then, man, it just you hear that beat, you just couldn't deny it. It just boom, boom. It just was incredible. Just walking past the club. And then if you got in there, it just vibrated. It just was a masterful. It was a masterful beat that he put together. Masterful production. So big ups to Mo D on that, man. All right. Jacob Sammy, another victory, Big Daddy Kane. Yes, he done some amazing things with Big Daddy Kane too. Yeah, I definitely love that. So, yeah, he did a few songs for Big Daddy Kane that was incredible. Oh, we got Abaddon out here, guys. Let's see how this thing rolls out. Oh. So she's pretty tough. The lady that she's wrestling is tough, but I don't know if she's going to beat Abaddon. We'll see. Oh, snap. She popped her. It's Party by Busta Rhymes and Zane, yes. Now, that right there by Busta Rhymes, man, you got to, if you want to party with me, you got to pretty much put that as one of the top. That's top of the line. Jacob Sammy, Machine Gun Funk, As Hard as Biggie record. He did that. Harry, yes. Yep, he did that too. He did a lot of stuff, man. So sometimes, you really got to, stop and think. Anytime I think of him, first thing I think of is the Craig Mack stuff that he did. That's my first thought of him, and I thought was incredible. And everything else he did was really good too. But it's just I think of Craig Mack first, and maybe that's because Craig Mack, maybe because I'm not gonna say because he passed away, because I was listening to a lot of Craig Mack even before he passed away. It's just what that production, that album was so very underrated. It's not that it was underrated. It's just when Biggie came along, it kind of killed it. And Biggie pretty much was pretty much a culprit in that of trying to pretty much help kill Craig Mack's career. He really was. And I don't know why, but he thought he was corny. He really did. But man, Craig Mack was just incredible. And that production was just unmatched. But Abaddon is going to work, guys. I think Abaddon took so much out of it, she couldn't throw a good shot to that midsection. Goodness sake. Oh, big time, man. Jacob Sammy, he's in my top 10 producers. DJ Quick, definitely Jacob. Jacob. DJ Quick is one of the top. Overall, if you want to look at talent, production, and just musical talent and a great ear for music, he's top 3. DJ Quick, as far as hip hop music, if you want to throw in R&B with that, if you want to throw in music in general, and I'm gonna go 8. Or let me see. Music general from 91. As far as production, from 91 to, I'm even throwing to now, because DJ Quick, he's still, he's still active now, even though he's not really making hits, putting together hits and anything like that. If you want to talk as far as in music, he's one of the top 15 producers that's been in the last 30 years in music, easily. Top 15 producers, no doubt. If not 10, top 10. And I'm talking about across all genres, so, I mean, he could do it all. Guy's incredible, man. Very incredible. Wasn't bad, man. I'm gonna give that match 2 stars, and that's because of what Abaddon did. And, you know, I couldn't say 1.5 stars, but she pretty much did the match. The other girl did get in some shots, but I'm going to give it 2 stars. It wasn't a bad match. It was short, sweet. It got to the point. Now, this thing with what is she going to do? Spit in Abaddon's face? I knew Abaddon would go crazy on this. They should be teaming up. This, as far as, I don't know, man. That was just flat out crazy. Why in the world AEW would do this? I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, she is tough, Mag. Yes, she is. Jacob Sammy, I realized Quick did all the Raphael Sadiq songs in production. Yeah, he did a lot of it, Jacob. He really did. And, you know, Raphael got his own talent, but he brought in Quick to give him that flavor. And, man, you talk about putting flavor in music. Hey, Quick, you can definitely do it. And I think he deserves just as much recognition as my man Dre, as Dr. Dre. He really does. All right, Jacob Sammy. Quick did Anniversary also. Wow. I didn't know he did that one. Mag Magnum, Abaddon match gets 1.5 stars, maybe 2 stars. Yeah, that's where I'm at on it, Mag. I had like 1.5 stars, and I thought about it 2 stars. Quick did In the Club by 50. Why you think is a grand slam? Jacob, you sure? You sure? I mean, I can hear his flavor. I can hear his touch in there, but I can hear Dr. Dre too. I thought Scott Storch had something to do with it too. So I'm not sure. Dun, dun. They just had that Dre. Dun, 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 and had that really slow beat. Quick was really great with his faster. Quick, like, he did do a lot of slow things, but Quick with his hip-hop, early hip-hop stuff around that era was, well, he was slowing things down around before that, around that time, but his tempo was a little bit higher than that, man. He was just really killing it. So, but yeah, I can hear Quick. I can hear DJ Quick in that too. I can hear him in that too. But I also can hear Scott Storch in there a little bit. Now, I don't think Storch was in there. I think that was mostly Dre, but I think DJ Quick probably added some licks in there. So I'm not sure. Okay, Jacob said yes, Quick did that. Harry, no, Quick did. Tupac word to my firstborn, yes. Wow, very interesting. It's very interesting. All right. Once again, guys, I appreciate y'all joining the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight, rocking with us all the way from SmackDown on through Rampage, and let's go ahead and rock the rest of this Rampage out. Hopefully, we have the rest of the show is pretty good. So far, we've had 2 decent matches. I'm not going to hate on the first 2 matches that they've had. I thought they was a little strange, a little out there, but pretty good. And I always like seeing Abaddon. I really do. Even though she, like I say, she's out there too. Now, as far as Julia Hart coming out, it was shocking, but it is what it is. This thing with Julia Hart, they are pushing her. They want her to go even farther than what she is now. And we'll see how this thing ends up, man. What in the world? Oh, very, very, very intelligent right there from Christopher Daniels. Quick lariat right there from Hobbs, man. Powerhouse Hobbs, Will Hobbs. Man, taking down Christopher Daniels quick. Boom! Wow. There's no doubt about it. AEW has some talent, guys. They really do. They have some talent to where they could actually do a lot of things, man. They could do a lot of damage here on the wrestling scene. And they did do. They did. A couple years ago, they really was right there. You know, I'm not going to say neck and neck with WWE, but they was making waves. They definitely was. But, man, they've lost it. Oh, nice. Nice insecurity. All right, nice arm drag. But, oh, Matt Sydal. Oh, man, I like that. Little roundhouse right there. This match right here looking pretty good, guys. I like this. Back elbow from Takesha. Going to work, guys. Putting in some work. All right, where are my guys at, man? That's running off here because I'm watching Rampage. All right, Powerhouse Hobbs, man. He's going to carry Matt Sydal all around the ring. All right. Backbreaker right there from Powerhouse Hobbs. Okay, here comes Takesha. Nice elbow, forearms, elbow smash from Takesha. Magnum still in the house. Appreciate you, Mag. Rampage ran the weaker fans off, laugh out loud. Yeah, Mag, I see that. Yeah, some people that got the heck out of here, got out of Dodge, man. Okay. Okay, Powerhouse Hobbs. Just do Matt strike off the top of that turnbuckle. Do him on the top of the turnbuckle. All right, guys. Hey, we definitely will be here tomorrow for Deadline, NXT Deadline. Depends on how Chris feels. If not, we probably be at 3 Count Pro Wrestling. If you don't see us online, live online, know that we're at an indie show, one of the indie shows that we support. 3 Count Pro Wrestling in Greenville, South Carolina. So if you don't see us online, we're there. And we might come online at that show if we go there. So we'll see how that turns out. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be at, I have a family reunion tomorrow between 3 and 7. I'm probably going to stay there. It's about 6. The show starts at 6 o'clock for 3 Count. If not, I'll be at home and getting started for NXT Deadline. So we'll see which one we do. If we're going to do NXT Deadline, I definitely will let each and every one of you guys know. here on Facebook and on YouTube, guys. I definitely sent out a notice on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Let you guys know if we're going to be streaming Deadline. I definitely would like to do that. I always like to see what's going on in NXT because I tell you, they never disappoint. NXT, these guys are giving us they're giving us something great right now. I don't expect to see CM Punk, even though he mentioned NXT. I don't expect to see him tomorrow at Deadline, but I wouldn't be shocked to see him at one of the shows after that, coming on the Tuesday night, because he wants to soak up the whole WWE universe and what they have to offer. He definitely does. But to tell you the truth, he might be on Deadline, but I think he wants the ratings to reflect where he's at. So I don't think he'll be on Deadline, to tell you the truth. But we'll see. Oh, nice jumping knee lift, man, right there from Matt Sydal. That's what he needs to do, stick and move. Need to go into that boxing mode with this stuff going down. All right, Christopher Daniels coming off the old man, trying to throw those forearm shots in there. You got to do what you got to do. Put that leg up. Got to give it to my man Christopher Daniels in his early 50s. Hey, still doing work. No, Christopher Daniels didn't just do a hurricanrana. No, he didn't. But Powerhouse Hobbs almost killed him right there, guys. Oh, snap. Spine buster. All right, I had it at 2.7, so I'm giving it 2.5 stars, guys. 2.5 stars on the tag match. But hey, like I said, I will give Matt Sydal and I'll give Christopher Daniels. I definitely give him a thumbs up because they worked hard in this match. Thumbs up to the match, guys. Mm-hmm.
But as we know, Dante Martin returning this week to competition. Right now, fans, we're going to go backstage with Renee Paquette, who's standing by with Dante and Darius Martin on top play.
Okay. Well, it is good to see Dante Martin back. He looks bigger, guys. Okay. That little segment, man, that was okay. That was okay. Neither thumbs up nor thumbs down. And I hate to say it, it seemed forced. It seemed like three guys, the Martins with their partner Action Andretti, trying to be cool. It didn't come off well, guys, but it was okay. It was okay. I give it a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up, and the guys are cool. But man, maybe they can't play it out on the mic yet. But hey, work on that mic, definitely. Yeah, Mag says I agree, 2.5 stars. Christopher Daniels was one of my favorites when he was at TNA. Yes. Yeah, and he went to school. He's one of Chris's wife's classmates. She's a little bit older than him. But yeah, well, he wasn't a classmate, but he went to school with her. And he was on the same hall, and his locker was right beside hers. But yeah, he went to school with her. So, but yeah, so Chris' wife loves him to death, and we done ran across him at some indie shows too. But yeah, Christopher Daniels, he worked hard, man. And hey, big ups to him. He worked really well in that match, him and Matt Sydal. All right, my man Lim Oliver up. JL says Harrington. What's up, JL? All right, Lim says, Harry, did you see Blade and Butcher is in Ring of Honor now? How you feel about that? Not good. I don't feel good about it at all, Lim Oliver. I hope they treat them right there. But look, I just feel like AEW have shown their hand as a company, have shown their hand. And yeah, we know Tony Khan is in control of everything, but they've shown their hand with Butcher and Blade. They don't know what to do with them. This is a team that deserves more respect, and this is a team that should be on the rise, and this is a team that deserves some recognition. But they don't know how to give it to them. They don't know how to put them in the right play. They don't know how to put them in the right situations to pretty much get that shine on them. And they definitely deserve that shine in this business. Not going to get it. Oh, man, but, you know, overall, as far as tag team wrestling is awful. It's awful. And not just with AEW. It's awful as far as in the entire business. And I'm talking all the way from WWE, all the way down to these indies. It's horrible, man. It really is. I hate to say that. But you need to have somebody like Butcher and Blade, man. They should at least have Butcher and Blade should at least be as big as the Bushwhackers. If you want to call them the Bushwhackers or you want to call them the Sheep Herders. I like calling them the Sheep Herders. That's what I'd known them as first. Before he went up to WWE, became the Bushwhackers. They was the Sheep Herders to me. But you call them the Bushwhackers too. But they should be at least as known as the Bushwhackers or have that much respect, but they don't. They don't, and it's sad. Eddie Kingston. No problem about that, Mag. No problem on that. All right, Jacob Sammy, man, you saying some things earlier. I think I missed a few things. You said Shaq O'Neal straight bullying. Then you said playing, you just playing. Jacob Sammy also said, quick, remind me of Dre. He could have been the original Harry. There's no doubt about that. Only difference is that Dr. Dre is older. Jacob Sammy, Dr. Dre is older than DJ Quick. DJ Quick was what, around 18 when he first came out? And what year was that he hit? I think he hit in 90. Was it a 90 or 91? He hit with born and raised in Compton, born in Compton. But you know, Dr. Dre been out since I was in high school. And he was out with the World Class Wrecking Crew. When I was a DJ, I used to buy his records back in 84, 85. You know, around 85, you know, when he was with World Class Wrecking Crew. I think the first record I had was by Dr. Dre and Surgery. And he was cutting and scratching. He was scratching on the records. Then I had the World Class Record Crew. I think I had the song Juice. I think that's the third song I bought from him. It was another song I bought from him. I can't remember. But it was another club banger. But then they had Juice. But I did have a Dr. Dre and Surgery. I had Juice, and I had a couple other songs. But yeah, they had a lot of great songs. And then, of course, they had Turn Out the Lights around in 87? I think 87, early 88 when they put out Turn Out the Lights. Which had Michelle Lay on it, was a great jam. But Dr. Dre was doing most of that production for the World Class Wrecking Crew, even though Alonzo was getting most of the credit for that. But I got those records, man. World Class Wrecking Crew. I love that group. Even though Dr. Dre, Eazy-E tried to use it later on, calling them gay and everything because he was in that group, because they wore makeup and all that. But all the R&B. They was trying to be an R&B group, but all those groups used to do that back in the day.
there's been a lot of people in AEW that said that Bryan Danielson is their idol, and I get that because he has been such a remarkable competitor. We're going to find out, though, really what Bryan Danielson is made of. I mean, we are not too far. I mean, think of the injuries that Danielson has encountered during this year. The broken wrist this summer, or the broken arm. It's a litany of injuries, and he's not too far removed from that surgery and the broken orbital bone. I mean, he's doing pounding in this tournament, man. So he is.
All right, Bryan Danielson is putting in some work, guys. JL, man, you tripping. Catching records, what's next? Grinding them on the ground. JL, Dre made NWA. Yeah, he did, of course. Without him, there was no NWA. JL, Bubble is better than Taylor Swift. What? Okay. JL, are you a Swiftie, man? No. I like her, man. I like her music from what I've heard. You know, but do I go out of my way to listen to Taylor Swift? No. But is she talented? You know, there's nobody out there. I mean, you can't say she's not talented. She's super talented. And if there's a song on, I'm not turning it off. I think she's super talented. I like her music. My children, you know, my daughters, they pretty much was all into Taylor Swift. So I kind of got into listening to it with them when taking them to school and everything. And now if I hear a Taylor Swift song, yeah, I'm digging it. I'm checking it out. You know, even though they're grown and everything, I'm checking out her songs, man. She has great songs. Even though most of the songs that she has, she writes about a boyfriend or whatever. It's like she dates guys just to be able to come out with a song about it and talk about the breakup and everything. That's what Taylor Swift does. That's her motivation. All right, Liam Oliver, Harry, I think Blade and Butcher fit better in NWA. Yeah, they would have. All right, JL. Oh, you talking about over the NWA Power? Yeah. All right, JL. They said Taylor has the modern Michael Jackson appeal. Woo! Woo! No. No. Exactly. JL, sorry, but tell me when Swift gets Jackson cheers at Super Bowl. Magnum, JL, are you talking about Michael Bubble? Jerry Brown says Michael Bubble has hits. Okay. But yeah, Taylor Swift, now she very popular. But yeah, nowhere near a Michael Jackson. She's not big as Madonna. Nowhere near as big as what Madonna got to be. Nowhere near that. She's not bigger than Prince. Prince is what Prince did. She's not as big as Lionel Richie, what Lionel Richie did. Not as big as Whitney Houston got. I say, well, maybe she can rival what Houston's popularity, but not quite. But close. I guess if you could say since I'm gonna go back to like the mid 80s, music in the mid 80s to now, in the pop era. You can put Taylor Swift at. You can put her in the top 7, 8, probably. She's up there. But and when I'm talking about top 7, 8, I'm talking about top 7, 8 females. I'm not adding the males in the male groups or whatever. If you want to talk about all the acts, male acts, female acts, Taylor Swift is not going to be in that top 10. Now, as far as female acts, female singers, I guess you can put her in the top 10. I would say top 10. But because you got to go back and you got to look at Janet Jackson's popularity before she started taking her clothes off and did the Super Bowl, the little Super Bowl tease thing. Man, she was huge. When Control and Rhythm Nation, those albums were huge. And that's the way love goes. Those albums were huge. And to me, Taylor Swift haven't got as big as what Janet was at that time. So, Taylor, I got to put her in that top 7, top 8 as far as women. But she's around that area of area of fandom, as far as how fans react to her. I would say she's bigger than somebody like Pat Benatar. She's bigger than somebody like, who else that really got big? She's probably around. She's probably Pink. She's probably at that Pink level, guys. Around what Pink got to, or somebody like, what's the girl that was with No Doubt? Dang, blonde-headed girl. My girl too. I can't even think of her name. The girl that was with No Doubt. Let's see. Gwen Stefani. She's on that type level. Probably a little bit better. A little bit has more fans than Gwen Stefani. She's gotten bigger than that. She's definitely bigger than Beyonce. Straight up. Right? It doesn't matter what anybody say. They had a poll on that. My man Nino Brown was talking about that and saying, and everybody's on there talking about, yeah, she's bigger than Beyonce. Yeah, she's bigger than her. But yeah, she's in that top 10 as far as the biggest female singers of all time. Well, I'm still talking about since the mid 80s. Because if I have to go back to Aretha Franklin and people like that, then I'm going to have to take it down a little notch. But she still probably garner in the top 10, throwing Stevie Nicks and people like that in there. She's still in there. She's still in there. But, man, Michael Jackson, that's a bad comparison. I don't know what in the world he's talking to. I don't know what they're talking about, who they trying to talk to with this. But, they trying to make the millennials feel good, not the millennials, well, millennials and Generation Z, that they have an artist that's on that level, but nobody's on Michael Jackson's level. Nobody. Nobody's going to sell records like that anymore. They can't. Unless people start watching videos like they used to. Michael Jackson had the assist of the music video. Everybody in my generation, everybody in Gen X, a lot of baby boomers, even millennials, older millennials, had that, they had that MTV music generation. Didn't have phones and things like that to distract you. And even though you can go to a video anytime you want, people don't watch videos like that no more. They really don't. We sat there, man. We ran MTV all day long. Ran BET Rap City and BET music videos all day long. R&B rap videos, ran rock music videos all day long on MTV. Me and my wife. If there was nothing on TV, which that used to happen a lot of times in the day, back in the day, or we didn't have any movies, ran out of movies to watch, we just play videos all the time. And who was the top dog in videos? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was just, his videos propelled him, not just that. I mean, the music, he had great music. And you look at his concerts, man, people was falling out. Yeah, grown men, people falling out, crying and just passing out. You'll never see anything like that in music again. Only thing that came close to Michael Jackson as far as the way to generate that kind of pandemonium in a crowd was the Beatles. Was the closest thing that came close to him, and they didn't even do it. Michael surpassed them. And Elvis was huge too, but Elvis didn't have people going crazy like that. But Elvis had a lot of fans, huge. Let me get off this music thing, man. I can talk about music all day. Oh yeah, JL. That's a trip, Jay. That's a trip, Mag. She is huge, though. Wow, man. Michael Bolton. Woo. Oh, Garcia fighting back, man, but those slaps don't seem to be effective. And Danielson wearing them out. Jerry Brown says Michael Bubble has his. JL not Bubble Booble like. Jerry Brown, oh shoot, laugh out loud, Harry. I thought Max says Michael. Jerry Brown, Michael Bolton, laugh out loud. Whoa. Jerry Brown, to love somebody. Man, Michael Bolton, man. Wow. This dude here. Yeah, Michael Bolton, man. Had respect for him for a while there. until he denied that he stole that Isley Brothers tune, man. Him and his manager talking about he never heard the record. I was just like, wow. It was the same as that record, guys. And I lost respect for him then. Because I remember the song back in the 70s when I was a kid. And they copied that song note for note. Almost lyric for lyric. 98% of the lyrics. JL Swift doesn't light a candle to Jackson or Houston. No. Mad Magnum, to me, Taylor Swift is in the same realm as Britney Spears. That's true, Mag. That's true. I was going to say that, but I don't even know if she got as big as Britney did as far as Britney in her heyday, the first 2 to 3 years Britney was out there. I don't even think she got that big. Britney was huge, man. And once again, Britney had she had the help of video. And Taylor Swift, even though she had video, she don't have people sitting around the TV watching her video 24/7 like Britney had when Britney had Oops, They Did It Again. And what was the first one that she had? Britney had that one. She was in the little skimpy outfit, looked like a little teenage, not like almost a cheerleading outfit, but it wasn't a cheerleading outfit. But that song was huge. That first song that she did, Baby. Whatever, Baby something. But yeah, whatever that song was, she got so big at that time. Just huge. And the only thing that rivaled her as far as females at that time, Britney, was the Spice Girls. That Spice Girls crowd was just crazy. Man, me and Chris, we hated that song, but our best friend, Dre, he loved that song, man. He loved the Spice Girls. We couldn't stand it. But all three of us used to hang out together, watch all the wrestling shows and all that. But that was a great team. Hopefully we'll have Dre with us one day too. But, man, Dre loved the Spice Girls. But Britney Spears was so good at that time. Man, she was great. Oh, Baby Hit Me One More Time. That's what it was. Baby Hit Me One More Time. That song was huge. I don't even know if Taylor Swift ever – I don't know. She might have even broke that. I say Taylor Swift passed Britney Spears. This is a good match, guys. I like this match so far. Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson, this is a pretty good match. This dude is a trip, man. Oh, snap. That's it. I thought it was. Trying to stomp him out, guys. This should be it. What in the world? Man, Garcia's not giving up. I had it at 3 stars, man, but I'm teetering around 3.5 stars now. This dude is not giving up. JL says Britney was only popular because of the late 90s, early 2000s teeny bopper phase. Well, she definitely took advantage of that, JL. I will say that. Magnum Taylor is huge. She got a grown man on a wrestling show talking about her. Laugh out loud. JL Taylor is attached to Kelsey. That's the only reason why I heard of her blonde. Yeah. JL, my mother said grown man will cry seeing Jackson live and people will pass out seeing him in person. Yes, JL. Yeah. Magnum, Michael Jackson was so big he bought the Beatles music library. Yes, he did. Talk about dominating. Yep. Lim Oliver, what, Harry? Yeah, I'm giving that 3.5 stars. Lim Oliver, Harry, wow, someone who said it. Lim Oliver, Brittany was definitely huge. Yes, he was. Your Lim Oliver says, my baby, laugh out loud. Magnum says, hit me, baby, one more time. Yep. I finally looked back and seen that. You guys got it before I said it, but I did say it. Lim Oliver, baby, one more time. White pie. Lim, you're crazy. Lim Oliver, baby, one more time. White pie. JL, TLC is better than the Spice Girls. Yes, they are, JL. Way more talented. And outsold the Spice Girls, too. All right, Lim Oliver, Harry, see my comment? Laugh out loud. Yeah, I got it, Lim. Magnum, heck of a match for Brian Danielson, 3 stars. That's what I had, Mag. At the cycle knee, I had 3 stars. But, man, I went ahead and had that 3.2 for, as far as Daniel Garcia hanging in there, man. I definitely got to give him credit for that. So, I went ahead and probably propped it up to like 3.5 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and give Rampage 2.5 stars, guys, for the night. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad at all. It ended off with a really good match. Abaddon's match. I like Abaddon's match. Very tough. She was very tough in her match. So that came out well. Man, but yeah, like I said, man, that last match, Bryan Danielson, that was really good. Man, I hope Bryan Danielson is not doing what everybody said he's doing. I hope he's not out there suing talent. And because of what they have to say about AEW, they don't like the direction of how their career going. They don't like the way they're being matched up. They do not like their talent. They don't like the way they're being booked. So I can understand that. And hopefully he's not taking it out on these guys that they are complaining about the direction that their career is headed in. And this is what these guys do. And it's going to have, whatever they do in and out of that ring, it's going to have an impact on their career. So, man, Bryan Danielson should understand that just as much as anybody. But, man, I sit back and you got to say, is this guy on some kind of power trip? Is he doing this to feed his own ego? Or is Tony Khan paying this guy so much money that he feels that he have to shut these guys up? And he's happy about it, because Tony Khan is fattening my pockets. He continually fattening into my pockets. And what you guys say doesn't matter. I got mine, and maybe that's the way he's looking at it. And if he is, that's bad on Bryan Danielson, and I hope that's not it. I really don't. But I do understand in this business, you got to get as much as you can. But man, Bryan Danielson should support his peers in this business, man. Support your fellow wrestler. Wow. All right, Jason. My man Jason Mike is in the house. What's up, Jason? I'm sorry to say this, Harry, but by 2024, AEW roster is leaving when a contract in. Andrade is leaving. Ricky Starks is next. Yeah, I heard Andrade already done took off. And Ricky Starks leave, man. Wow. And you know what? They can't afford to absorb blows like that. They really can't. They can't afford to continue to lose that caliber of talent. Man, they got talent. They got enough talent to where they can compete. You just got to get somebody in there to write good storylines. You got to get somebody in there that knows what they're doing, man. You really do. And Tony Khan, hey, you done come as far as you can. And you've done well to a certain point. But, man, you need somebody that can come in and take it farther. You got the money, back it, but you always, that's one thing, Tony Khan, somebody needs to get in his ear, man. You always going to have that. You're always going to have some of the greatest pay-per-views in the last 3 years. Between 2020 and 2022, he had some of the best pay-per-views I've seen. He had some great pay-per-views as far as matches go. He had some very memorable matches. But the build-up to those matches wasn't all that great. And that's what's going to get lost in the translation, going to get lost in the transaction of somebody maybe getting the tape or, getting the streaming people are not going to go back and look for those matches because it wasn't really a build up to those matches. There's just a certain few that you remember, but there was a lot of them that was 4 or 5 star matches. Some of them even above that me and Chris ranked higher than that. 5.5, 6.5 star matches that he had over here in AEW. He had some incredible matches, incredible. But when I think back to them, all of them had very limited, very small storylines to help build those things up. And that's not a good thing, guys. Not at all. All right, Liam Oliver. Cough. Dutch Mantel asked TK to get him. Yeah, man. Dutch Mantel will be perfect. Bring in Dutch. And Dutch is not only going to try to do it by himself because that's a huge roster. Dutch is going to bring in somebody like Kevin Sullivan with him. He's going to bring somebody in there that another person in there that knows what they're doing. All right. Liam Oliver. Al Snow be good also, Harry. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. You will enjoy Ohio Valley Wrestling. Yeah, I've seen plenty of it. It's really good. Yes, it is. Liam Oliver, Al Snow, talk about Tony Khan is insane. Liam Oliver, Vince Russo also. Yeah, he does too. Vince Russo, after a while, he's going to take his cues from the outside world. He really is, Liam. He really is. That's just him. He's going to come in with some good ideas for a while, but it ain't going to take long before he takes his cues from the outside world. He's going to look for something that's outrageous and try to insert it into the wrestling field. That's what he does. And then it's going to end in disaster like every other thing that he's ever done as far as in wrestling. So, not saying he doesn't know wrestling. He does know some wrestling. But, man, he's gonna find something, just like he found the Jerry Springer show and ran it on the loop, and that's what he did during the Attitude Era. That's what he was doing when he was up there doing creative control with WWE. He ran that on a constant loop and figured out ways to run the show from that. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Liam Oliver, Cornette don't want to do it anymore. No, he doesn't, Liam. No, he doesn't. Can't blame him. The man making all kind of money on his podcast. All kind of money. He's sitting back relaxing. But my thing is this. With that knowledge and with those connections that he have, I would rather do that than being on the podcast. And you still can do your podcast. It's just that I'm pretty sure AEW will want it pretty much tailored to them. But yeah, once you get that blood and you get in there, you want to do creative, just like I've done. Me and Chris have done, with a couple shows here and there. Man, you get that feel for it. I love doing it. I love doing it. All right. Jerry Brown. Let's see. JL, Vince Russo, the man behind the glorious Kennel from Hell match. Jerry Brown, Harry, how you feel about this Impact Wrestling endeavor? I don't like it, Jerry. I don't like it right now, man. So we'll have to see how this thing plays out. And Endeavor doing this, it's not going to look good with WWE. How much do they want to get involved? Because I'm pretty sure they probably want to mess it with the WWE, or they want to pretty much get in it. This right here is telling me Endeavor is trying to take over the whole wrestling business. If they getting involved with this, that they want to have a bigger stake in the wrestling business. They want to soak everything from the wrestling fan. They have learned. It's showing me that Endeavor has learned from the wrestling fan. They have learned in that short time in wrestling that wrestling fans buy a lot of merchandise, buy a lot of stuff that the normal consumer will buy out here. As far as you don't see football fans buying that much merchandise. You don't see basketball fans buying that much merchandise. You really don't. Wrestling fans, they'll buy a shirt. They'll buy bobbleheads. They'll buy posters. They'll buy all kinds of things. Not just those items. They'll buy so many other different items. Buy video games. They buy so many different things that the normal, everyday normie, the general public is not going to be out here buying. Even if they are casual fans, they're not going to be buying. But the wrestling fan will spend their hard-earned money all the way up until, man, more than 35% of their paycheck on wrestling merchandise. They will. They just do. Chris has done it plenty of times before. They go out and they buy the wrestling belts. They do everything if you're a wrestling fan. And I believe Endeavor have figured that out. They say, we're going to bring in these guys too. Let's get them on a good network and let's build them up too. But all this stuff can backfire, man. It really can. Because Endeavor, just how much do they know about wrestling? Really, really, truly. It bothers me when people get into the business, not really get into the business to say they don't know much about wrestling, but when they get into the business of wrestling and their only point is to make money. You get into business, any business you get into, I'm going to say it again, any business you get into, it should be about serving the customer. If you do that, money's going to come. Serve the customer. I'm in the wrestling business because I want you guys to see the best wrestling product out there. And that should be your mindset if you get in the business. You know, in the podcasting, me and Chris, you know, I told Chris and my man Michael King from the get-go, man, they used to just dog out. I remember they used to dog out Monday Night Raw like crazy. Just kill it. Kill it. They was really big in AEW at that time. I'm like, man, we're not on here. I mean, it's called a straight up wrestling show. Let's be straight up. But let's not dog it at every turn. And, you know, Chris was on here because Chris was hanging out with some guys. He was on different podcasts that all they did was dog out WWE and dog out Monday Night Raw. And he was one of these people that was mad at Vince McMahon. And Chris, I don't know where that came from because Chris loved WWE for so long. And then next thing you know, he became a nightmare. He hated it. And then he started liking it again. You know, and I pointed out from the get-go when I first started watching this thing, because like I said, I started watching wrestling for a long time. I was just a casual fan. And I first started watching WWE in 2021. I did watch like the first 3 episodes of WWE when it first started. I was taping it. I was recording it to see if I could get into it. I was like, it's all right. And I came back when we started doing the podcast in 2021, and I'm watching it. And I told Chris and Michael, the first show that we saw, first AEW show, I think that's the first podcast we did. We did that on a Thursday, we recapped AEW Dynamite. And I told him, yeah, it's really good. I said, it's really good. I like it. But AEW has problems. They need to address it now. I can go back to our first podcast. We did that outside. You'll hear me. I said, they have a lot of problems, guys. I said, you're not seeing it right now. I said, but those problems going to pop up. Chris and Michael was so pumped about AEW. And that's right before CM Punk's first return. They thought it was the greatest thing ever. It was new. Everybody was into it. But I saw the problems back then. And the problems I saw was the same things that have ironed out within the last year. No storylines. That everything that they was doing, they had too many factions. I could count about 7 factions back then. They had factions all over the place. And there was no storylines built. There was no storyline buildups to these matches that they was having. I'm like, they have good matches and they got good talent, but everything that they was doing didn't make sense. And to me, they was putting their superstars against their other superstars, the superstars that they had. They was putting them against other superstars, not letting superstars build themselves up and become even bigger superstars. And you need to really do that as a new company instead of having the superstars that they had like CM Punk, not CM Punk. Well, when CM Punk came in, but Chris Jericho, you know, pretty much was the main face in the company at that time. Let's see. What is his name? What's his name wasn't in the company at the time. Bryan Danielson wasn't in the company. What's the guy? Dean Ambrose. You know, John Moxley. You know, he was one of the faces of the company. I'm like, why are these guys, you know, okay, it's cool to have these guys as the face of the company, man, but you need to build up your Lance Archers. You need to build up, let's see, who else? Not Wardlow, but who's the other guy that came from WWE? The big guy, I forgot his name. But either way it go, I'm like, you need to build up your own roster and make these powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks. You need to make these guys superstars. They didn't concentrate on it enough. Instead, these guys might win one week, they'll lose the next week. Win one week, lose the next week. Ethan Page, the same way. They did Ethan Page, and they was doing Ethan Page, and who was his partner at the time? Scorpio Sky. So it's a lot of things that they was doing. Butcher and Blade coming out there losing every single week. I'm like, what in the world's going on? It's just horrible, man. And I told them that within the first couple podcasts, I said, yeah, they're doing okay, man. And I said, and you know, Chris and Mike was like, Harry, they are competition, man. You got to admit they're competition. I'm like, no, not really. You know, they're getting there, but they're not. You know, and I'm like, you know, you don't see it right now, but AEW is going to have problems. Boom, it happens. So anytime Chris says something to me about wrestling, man, I always ask him straight up, remember when I said this? Remember when I said that? That's why I always say I got receipts. I said, think about it. How many times have I been wrong? And it's not just wrestling. There's a lot of things. And it's not, no bragging or anything like that, man. I just look at wrestling from a whole total disrespect, whole different perspective, just like I did in business, just like I did in anything else. I had a record company, a small record label. I had an independent wrestling record label. I know how to spot a hit. I've always has ever since I was a DJ. I know how to spot hits. I know how to spot hit TV shows and things like that. It's just something, that's just something that God gave me. I mean, I got to give him credit for it. It's not me, somebody from upstairs that did it. But, hey, I've been wrong a few times. Everybody's wrong every now and then. But, man, I told him flat out, AEW is going to have trouble. It started popping his head, and then, like I say, Chris started hating it. He just started hating it. I didn't tell him to. I mean, he got to the point where he couldn't stand it. And, it's just like the same thing with the MJF thing. Remember, guys, he argued me down about MJF. And, he can defend his title anytime he wants and everything like that. Then Chris got to the point where he was tired of him. The guy wasn't wrestling for the company. I told him he was going to hurt the company back then, way when he first got the title. And he wasn't defending it. Within the first 3 months, say this guy, I don't care how good his promos is. Promos is not going to carry your company. You don't care about your company. You're not out there defending the title. He's a big problem for AEW. Straight up. All right, guys. Well, let me get to these comments, and I need to get off because I gotta go and pick somebody up. I'm way behind, and I gotta come back. Gotta cook collard greens. It's getting really late. All right. All right. Carson Nathan said, "I agree, Harry." Carson Nathan, what's up, my man? I can see and Chris be good for creative team. Yes, we definitely good at that, Carson Nathan. Carson Nathan, and this thing with Brian is crazy. This is going to make the roster think twice, Harry. No doubt, man. No doubt. JL, us wrestling fans are suckers for some good merchandise. That's true, JL. Carson Nathan, Endeavor taking NWA. Don't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked at all either, Carson Nathan. All right, Manny Cans. Yup, Harry. I agree. Jim Cornette be good, but he might let Omega and Bucks leave. And, he in charge. Yes, he would. He hates Kenny Omega, and that don't make sense. Makes sense. I completely disagree with everything he says about Kenny Omega. I really do. I'm like, come on, man. Even the Young Bucks, they have a lot of talent too. They could be the next Rock and Roll Express. So I don't agree with him on that. I really don't. And Manny Ken says, I saw an interview with Tully. He said, what role for the Elite and company? And he said, I don't know. All right, Manny Ken says nobody didn't want to ask for his advice, and also Arn. Yes, Tully Blanchard said, nobody wanted to talk to him and Arn. Nobody cared to ask them anything, So and another thing that Tully was saying, he didn't know what he was gonna do until the day of the show, or probably an hour or 30 minutes before he was to go out up there at AEW. They really didn't have plans for him when he was in AEW. They, Tony Khan and some of them guys. Or they would just tell him, hey, you going out here with Powerhouse Hobbs today. Or you going out here with Luchasaurus or something like that. So that right there shows another stream of pretty much bad management. Not good at all. Not good at all, Manny Ken. Yep, I saw that, Manny Ken, when he was on, I don't know whose show he was on. He was on that English Kids show, I think that Dutch Mantel's show. That usually interview Dutch Mantel. I think that's the show he was on. But yeah, I saw that. All right, Manny Ken. Nobody didn't want to ask for his advice. Yeah, I got that. Manny Ken, Blade and Butcher. Manny Ken, Big Bill. Yeah, Big Bill. Yeah, man. I don't know what in the world's gonna go with that. I don't know if I care really for him and Ricky Starks as tag team partners. It's a good duo. But Big Bill, they could take him in a different direction, I think, and get more out of him. And Ricky Starks by himself, because Ricky Starks is a flat superstar, guys. They use him right. JL, I miss Ryback on our television. Okay, JL. Manny Ken, people said that AEW turned into New Japan Pro Wrestling, Harry. Yep. JL, don't get me started on Ethan Page. That hurts me, man. He's a megastar in the making. No doubt, JL. Harrington is very knowledgeable. Talk your talk, Harrington. You know a lot more than the average Joe. Shaking my head. Showmo, yeah. Shumo, yeah. JL, good night, Harrington. Good night, JL. Minnesota Harrington has sure struck, hasn't it? I guess you'd say Minnesota. Yeah, the Vikings really good. Magnum, great show, Harry, and a great night of wrestling. Hope everyone has a great weekend. You too, Magnum. Have a good one. And JL says she's I'm not going to say that word C. Sorry, but Tessa is terrible. Okay, JL said that. You know, they didn't show that on here, but JL, I'm going to put that up. Manny Ken, thanks, Harry. And yeah, good night. Good night, Manny Ken. Good night to my man, JL. Good night to my man, Carson Nathan. Good night to my man, Jerry Brown. Good night, Lim Oliver. Good night, Mike, Jason Mike. Good night to, let's see, who else? Armor Clark over on Facebook and everybody else we had on Facebook. My man, Magnum again. Let's see. My man, Jacob Sammy, good night. Guys, appreciate each and every one of you guys rocking with us tonight. And I know we have more people. D-Skill, H-Town, Raphael, Sheen coming in tonight. My man, Jacob Chris coming in tonight. Green Ramble coming in tonight. Appreciate all you guys. Shad Van Dam coming through tonight. Appreciate you guys coming in and rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Guys, I will see you guys later. I do got to get out here and pick somebody up, and then I got to come home, and I pretty much got to do a little bit of cooking. Man, I'm going to try to work out and do some things, get ready for tomorrow, and we'll see how that thing all plays out. But hopefully tomorrow, man, yeah, definitely goodbye, Manny Kid. Straight up, man, straight up. But, guys, I got to get ready for this thing tomorrow. Well, goodness sake, I can't even think of what it is, man. Family reunion. Get ready for the family reunion. It's supposed to be like 3 to 7. I'm probably going to leave around 6 o'clock tomorrow. It might maybe get there around 3:30 or something. I don't know if I'm show up at 3. Probably show up at 3. But I'm going to get out of there early. And like I said, I don't know. He might want to go to 3 count. Knowing Chris, he might be tired. If he is, then we're going to stay home. We'll do deadline. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Straight up. Yeah. All right, man. All you guys, man, have a great night. Magnum, JL, all you guys. Peace.